Dynamite, my bad.
That's it. All right, we about to go live. What up, Pump? All right, shit.
We should have been live, bro. What's wrong with you, man?
You know what's wrong. Everything's wrong with me, yo.
Come on, bro. You messing up, man.
We live now, and you fucking up the intro. You see what he fucking does?
Listen, I don't care about. Listen. Don't be talking nothing.
You know what? I try to be cool with the shit and fucking and do an intro, but you want to fuck around? Show, go ahead, man. Fuck it up for everybody.
Welcome to the show and the toe. Welcome to the show and the toe. The call up in the building. And the call up in the building.
You see the shit I gotta deal with? You see the shit I gotta deal with?
This is why I ride solo.
I'm about to. Show's about to get fired, bro. Yo, welcome everybody to the Nukkle HeDD Podcast. It's your boy Twtich. We got Show Enough here and our special guest down there below. The call up, my man Kenny. What's going on, bro? How you doing? How you feeling?
I'm good, man. Glad to be here. I'm good, man. Glad to be here finally. You know, talk. Like I said off air, you guys are fucking hilarious. So I'm glad to be on here right now.
Yeah, appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. 90% of that shit is show. I'm not even gonna front. That shit is show.
They lying.
All the times he be like, we just build off of that shit.
Hey, that's how we like. That's what I'm here for. I don't know wrestling, but I know entertainment. Wait a minute. What the heck? Uh-oh. He found a mouse. Hold on, Kenny.
Oh yeah, I forgot my light back there.
Nah, he be tripping sometimes, Kenny. He got flies.
I get beat up by fucking anything that comes my way, bro.
Midgets under his tables. I don't know what's going on.
I'm not even fucking with you, bro. What's going on, pimp? Yo, like the past 3 weeks, I've been having like flies in my window, like six, 7 of them shits. I got something from the exterminator, so they ain't here no more. But yo, I got like PTSD from like fucking bugs. So when I see something moving, I be like,
I know, that's why when he turned around, I was like, uh-oh.
Nah, it was my light. I got a light back. Oh wait, I got a light back there that I forgot to put on.
All right, my bad.
Yeah.
Continue.
All right. So, yo, to go off of last week, Kenny, I want to know, give me some fantasy bookings, bro. Give me like 3 matches.
That's gonna be every guest question.
Yeah.
Every guest question. So are we talking just like normal celebrity, or are we talking about like people in the industry that we actually want to see like wrestle together?
Yeah. So if you had a magic wand and you could bring any 2 wrestlers or any wrestlers to have any match type, put them together, who you got?
I'm gonna say Bailey and Britt Baker.
Okay.
Ooh.
Only reason why I say that is because, Bailey, she proved her own throughout the whole pandemic era of wrestling that we had. And, Britt Baker is freaking hot right now. I mean, she's like one of the top female wrestlers next to, Sasha Banks. And Bailey works great with everybody. So I think those two, they'll knock it out the park.
Yeah, I completely agree with you, bro. We was talking about this in the group chat about because I put up a picture saying who you think the MVP of the pandemic was, and my pick was Bailey and Roman. Mm-hmm. I love Sasha, but Bailey was definitely putting in that work this pandemic, bro. She was definitely doing her thing.
I was a little sad to see that she got hurt.
Yeah. At first, I thought that was kayfabe. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought that was just storyline to get out of the I Quit match with Bianca Belair. But then
allegedly. That 9 months, that 9 months had me.
Yeah, I was like, is she pregnant?
That's what everybody said.
Yeah, for real. When a woman says 9 months, it's pregnancy. There's no.
You gotta get another month, doctor. He said 10. He just said 8. And then maybe pushed it after a while. Okay, you got 1 more to go, but don't say 9.
Yeah,
they could have said 6. Like,
yeah, 8 months and 4 weeks. You know what I'm saying? I'd have took that. But shit, man, 9 months, that's crazy, bro. Well, it's from what I heard, it's because they had the wrestlers go to the performance center for workouts so they could be in shape for the live tours and shit. And that's where she hurt herself.
Right.
For real. Yeah, 9 months is the magic time for women.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be out for 9 months. Oh, you pregnant? Congratulations. No, motherfucker, I'm having brain cancer. Oh, my bad. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. Shit.
You should have said another month, lady.
Yeah, for real. Just be like, oh, I'm out for a while. All right, cool.
Exactly. Don't even tell me.
I would have even took that, but they was like Pacific with it. They was like, oh no, she's out for 9 months. I said, when I heard that, I was like, yo, she's pregnant. But then I was like, didn't she break up with like her fiance or whatever the guy was from AEW?
Yeah.
And you know, everybody was like, well, that's a parting gift that he gave her real quick.
I mean, shit, I ain't mad at him.
Yeah, you know how guys are. Before you go.
Like,
bing, bing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm still sitting here with Cody and shit. Nah, fuck this. Hold that.
Yeah, for real. Before you go, let me drop a inside you real quick.
Oh man.
Shit.
Perfect.
Nah, but yeah. All right. So,
But what did she have, by the way, if you don't mind me?
Her ACL, I think.
Yeah.
Tore it?
She had the same injury that the Miz had.
That's one of the Miz. It's one of the guys here favorite. Well, nah, he hates it. That was one of the questions. I wish he was here because I was gonna ask him in front of you. That was gonna be my first question.
Oh yeah.
You like the Miz?
Lay hates the Miz, bro.
Oh my god, I love the Miz.
Yo, bro. I have to give him nothing but respect, bro. After where he came from and what he did and where he's at, I gotta give him nothing but respect, bro. It's like
you seen what he made for himself, and then you know the thing about it is a lot of people, they shit on him, but come on now, like how long did it take for him to actually get hurt, like really hurt?
Word, and that wasn't even his fault.
Nope.
You know, Damian Priest landed on his leg. So if Damian Priest would have hit that shit right, he'd have still been wrestling right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you know what? It that's what happens. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Did Damian Priest get punished for that? Because I haven't seen him.
He just came back on Raw.
Like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. And then last week, this Raw that just passed, he's starting a feud with Sheamus, I guess. Because Sheamus hurt Humberto Del Rio, and then Damian Priest came out and saved him.
Very nice.
Yo, so going from that, who was your favorite interview on your podcast?
Oh my god, my favorite interview so far.
I was gonna ask, but that's putting him in a spot. But go ahead, my apologies.
I know I should have gave you the questions before you came on, but you know what though? We like that authentic shit. What up, LaFlocka?
I have to say it has to be Heath Slater.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean he was so like the guy was fucking genuine. You know what I mean? Like he was just like letting me know about like WWE. And the thing about it is like with my show, if anybody like really has never seen it, like if your audience never seen it, like I don't ask like wrestling questions. You know, I try to stay away from that. Like we'll ask like why you fell in love with wrestling, but I never ask like, oh, so how was Vince McMahon and or whoever you working for. So when we had the conversation, he didn't know what we was gonna really talk about, and then I hit him with the it's like, what's the craziest thing you've ever done as a father? Like, what, I'm a dad, he's a dad, so the whole maybe like half the conversation was just about our kids. And like me and him, we still talk now. I just hit him up earlier because I wished him a happy birthday. So,
oh, that's what's up. Well, happy birthday to Heath Slater.
Oh, happy birthday.
For real. All right, that's what's up. Yo, I got a question for you to ask them. If you want, you can use it because I was watching your interview with the dude who makes the attire for the New Day.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking about the black heroes on their attire and all that other stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, I go into like fantasy mode, and I was like, yo, if I was interviewing wrestlers, what would I ask them? I think you got like a question would be, what would be your fantasy booking? Like if Vince or anybody who ran the thing gave you a chance, yo, make your own storyline up right now, and you can do whatever you want, what would it be?
I asked that.
Oh,
too.
you asked that? Okay, all right, cool.
Yeah, the Bill Alfonso interview, I asked him that. I mean, it took him a little while to, to get something out. I think he had like Dusty and Flair.
Okay.
But Bill Alfonso's more old school than anything else. But like the younger guys, I never really asked him that question though. But that's a good question to ask.
Yeah, because I would love to see like Heath Slater, like, yo, if you had a chance to run your own ship and write your own story, like, what would you do? I'm pretty sure he would be like, yo, I have a storyline with such and such, and this would it be, you know?
Right.
Because go ahead, Sean. Go ahead. My bad.
You mean asking the wrestler who would they want to wrestle fantasy wise?
No, basically, like, if I would ask you, Show, if you was a wrestler and you was able to write your own story, what would it be?
Got you.
Yeah, like your own storyline. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that'd be kind of dope. Because it would be nice to see like who goes, I would finally get a title shot. You know, or who would be like, nah, I really want to wrestle the Fiend and do this, you know, this, that, and the third or something, you know?
Yeah, right. You want Vince McMahon? They fired him.
What?
They already fired. We got we got fired? We got Samoa Joe fired. Me and Lay.
No.
I don't know if you saw that one, but me and Lay was talking about Samoa Joe, how when he comes back from injury, he should step up to Roman Reigns. Awesome, I'm Samoan. You're supposed to be the tribal chief.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want that head of the table spot. And then the next day, WWE released Samoa Joe. I was like, damn, son.
Wrong.
What's crazy about it is that I had a conversation with Roman Reigns a couple of months back.
Oh shit, okay.
And he was talking about like before the whole tribal chief thing happened. And he was just like, you know, I would love to have like the Usos, and obviously we've seen the Usos now are with him. And somebody brought up Samoa Joe, and he was just like, he said, imagine Joe with us. Like that team will be unbeatable. Like, and it's true though, because if you had the Usos, Samoa Joe, you had Roman Reigns, and then you get somebody like Tamina or Nia Jax as the female in there. Like, is anybody really gonna beat that faction? No,
I don't think so. Yeah,
it'll be so hard to like rate something for them to be like, okay, you guys are gonna lose this. Like,
yeah, at that point you would need someone like The Rock or somebody to come in and, you know, just that mega power. Because right now, unless you're gonna build somebody up from scratch, there's no one that can handle those people. No. Like the New Day could probably give them a fight, but there's no way that they're not gonna survive that. But that would be crazy though. If you know, next time we pitch that idea, hopefully he doesn't get fired. You know?
I mean, he's doing good on NXT right now. So
that is true. How do you like that storyline?
You know what? I like it because it leaves so much open right now. So like we seen this week, he got attacked by Karrion Kross. And what did he tell him at the end? He was like, only if provoked. So now he's provoked. So it kind of leaves that window open where you're like, can Joe get in the ring now? Like, are you guys going to clear him to wrestle? Or is it just like a drawn out storyline like Daniel Bryan, where you're just like, okay, Daniel Bryan can't wrestle, but he's provoking somebody else. They're provoking him. And it's just like a back and forth thing.
That's dope. I mean, if he can wrestle, him and Karrion Kross, that would be a rivalry right there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That would be a rivalry. Just so you know, I shared the screen of my OBS so that way you can see what I'm showing to the people. I don't know.
I thought you guys was like fixing it. I was like,
nah. Yeah. Because when you want the cam, you got yours. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I set everything. I got your own overlay and everything.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? So there you go.
See?
That's right. All right, so I have to ask, bro, and I'm gonna let Show ask you a question also because I feel like I've been, taking up this whole interview and all that. Well, it's not an interview. We just shooting the shit.
I'll be learning.
I want to ask you, who's your favorite of all time?
My favorite of all time? Oh my God, I would have to say Stone Cold Steve Austin. I've always been a fan of his since he started. Not like Hollywood Blonde type of thing, but like more like, you know, when he came with the Stone Cold character.
Okay.
You know, when he was like, he's with Ted DiBiase, I was just like, okay, what the hell is this? But, the whole Attitude Era, like Stone Cold Steve Austin was great, you know. But that's kind of hard because like as far as like number one people, I would say Austin. If I had to pick somebody else, I'll say The Rock.
Okay. All right. So Attitude Era.
Yeah.
Me too. My favorite part. Well, damn. Back in the days with the Ultimate Warrior. Wait a minute. Shit. Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan. Hey, those are two good eras.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody names those eras as the golden age of wrestling, you wouldn't be wrong.
No, you wouldn't. I mean, those guys back then were going all out because like your job was on the line. Like this is what, like there was two things with the Attitude Era as far as like older fans know more about. Like now that we start seeing like the documentaries and stuff like that, it's just like one, everybody wanted that top spot with Vince McMahon. Because they knew if Vince loved you, you were gonna get it. You were gonna be the man, and you was gonna get that title shot. And then two, you wanted to keep your job because it was either going with WWF or WCW.
No, it's true because that was the only place to go. And not for nothing, unless you was Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, WCW wasn't where you wanted to be.
No,
there was too many people there.
After a while, WCW just got to be like, okay, like it was like you hanging out with your friends and like somebody new come in at work and you're just like, all right, now we're gonna have him do all the bullshit work. Like, go clean the bathroom real quick, man. Like,
for real.
Like you're working this shift.
For some, it was a payday, bro. They gave him so much money, and they didn't have to do nothing.
No, and show. I don't know if you're aware of this, but Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, and Hogan had in their contracts if they bring people over from another organization, and that dude gets paid a lot of money, then their pay goes up also.
Yeah, it was like a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, they had that A-Rod Derek Jeter contract. Like, ain't nobody getting paid more than me right now.
And they had creative control, so why are you losing?
No, for real. For real. That's how you get the cattle prog and you end Goldberg Street.
Yo, wait a minute. Yikes! They ended. Who ended? Was it Kevin Nash?
It was Kevin Nash. Yes.
Yeah.
I remember that when the stick.
Yeah, the cattle prog.
Hey, at least they let him lose illegally.
But that was another guy that was all about the money too.
Goldberg
was Goldberg. Yeah, he wasn't in it for the love of wrestling. He was just in it for like the payday. Like, how much can you pay me for doing this? And you could tell, like, they didn't even tell him things that happened. Like he said in the documentary, he's like, I didn't know I was wrestling Hogan until I saw it on TV that I was facing him on freaking Thunder. Like,
yeah. But I'll tell you one thing though, he did an awesome job. To me, as a kid growing up in that era, seeing Goldberg, he was different. He was intensity and he was strong. So I was like, yo, this dude, I was a fan of Goldberg. You know what I'm saying? So like, for me as a kid, I get it. But hearing that he wasn't a fan of wrestling, I still like respect that how much he put into it.
Yeah.
Just like the Warrior, which showed. I don't know who I had this conversation with. Was it you, Show?
Well, it probably was. I asked a question about.
They were like, the Warrior wasn't the most technical wrestler, and I'm like, well, he doesn't have to be. He's a ball of energy running to the ring, destroying his opponent and leaving. I don't want to see him do a hammerlock takeover. You know what I'm saying?
He was a kid you didn't want to babysit because he was just be bouncing all over the place.
Yo, for real.
That's when I asked you why didn't it work for Braun Strowman.
I think you know what it is with Braun Strowman. I think it's just the audience that we have now. Like they want to be more entertained than actual wrestling.
Or muscles.
Yeah.
I agree. Look, Toe over here is lobbying for Kofi as the world heavyweight champion. That guy weighs 120 pounds.
Soaking wet. Yo, great minds think alike, bro. What? Great minds think alike. Yo, you are in the brotherhood forever now, Kevin. You are in the brotherhood forever now, bro. I'm telling you.
And I'm a big and I love the New Day, and and I love all those guys. I've met them a handful of times, and I was just like, when Kofi won, I was just like, okay, now what? We rallied with Kofi. Kofi Kingston, WrestleMania came, he won. Now what? And then he gave you some good matches, and then just the way they ended it with him was fucking horrible. I hated it.
It was, and the fact that he didn't even get a rematch, it was almost like, all right, I was content with being champion, and That's it. That's all, folks. We got it, and we're done.
But WWE does that a lot, though. Because look at Kevin Owens. He lost the Universal title, never got a rematch.
That's true. To Goldberg, so they could wrestle Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania.
Yep.
It's like, I get it, but that didn't need to be for the title.
No, it didn't.
It didn't need to be for the title at all. But I mean, they just do anything for money.
Of course.
And that's where I think it boils down to, is like Braun Strowman should have been like a novelty wrestler, where Andre the Giant and the Big Show, they didn't wrestle all the time.
No.
They had their storylines where they needed to dominate over the big guy, and they'll put him over, or they get over from the little guys and all that. Braun Strowman was trying to be Hulk Hogan. It's like, you too goddamn big to be Hulk Hogan, bro. And that's the problem. It's like, okay, you're losing to Kalisto, and then you expect me to believe that you're gonna be Roman Reigns.
The worst thing they did was give him a microphone. That was it.
A lot of the people that are wrestling right now, the worst thing they're doing is giving them a microphone.
Yes.
Just so you know, LaFlock, I put your link up there. By the way, guys, my man Kenny right here is called the Call-Up Podcast. He interviews wrestlers, talents, people who do the attires and all that other stuff. World critically acclaimed podcast. We got our first celebrity up on the show right here. My man Kenny.
I don't think I'm a celebrity, but
hey, man,
you spoke to Roman. You're a celebrity.
This is true. This is true. And he's unofficially gonna help me get Sasha's number, and we'll document the whole thing for everybody.
Nah. Don't give him no number. Word.
It ain't gonna be Sasha Banks. It's gonna be Sasha from the corner.
Oh, there you go.
Sasha from Grand Concourse.
Yo, for real. I know her. I just seen her on the bus.
Sasha Rodriguez. You didn't specify with Sasha I was supposed to get.
But shit, it's a Sasha though. We won't work our way up. We're gonna go from one Sasha to the other one. The Sasha Rodriguez.
Like a free trial.
That's it. That's it.
Sweetheart, you're not my type. But what's your name? Sasha?
Yeah.
Nope.
Shit, but hey, man, fuck it. Yo, so Walter wants to know if you guys seen Brock Lesnar's new look.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that?
I like it.
I like it also.
Yeah. And it just shows me he's not going to come back anytime soon.
That is true.
He's looking phenomenal. He can't use that body to wrestle, you think?
I mean, he can, but I don't think he really wants to. Like, he set himself up lovely. That's one guy that, as much as people shit on him, like, he set himself up lovely. Like, he's just like, I'm going to do the job. Before the COVID ever happened, he set up Drew. And as many times people said that he was just like like a paper champion, where he was just like, he'll come when he wants to. Like, listen, if you're the man and you put in all that hard work, you'll do the same thing too.
He is. Well, I'll say it this way: Conor McGregor is the Brock Lesnar of UFC, of MMA. Because I wouldn't say that Brock Lesnar's the Conor McGregor, because Brock Lesnar's been making millions more. Like, he was making paydays for everybody when he first started. You know what I'm saying? Like, the UFC made a deal with the WWE so he can fight Mark Hunt at UFC. What was it, 100 or something?
Mm-hmm.
And that was some crazy shit too, because he didn't need to take no drug tests or nothing. They flew him by that. They're like, yo, we just need to get him on the card, and whatever happens, happens. And then that's when he knew his words from the beginning. Like, you want me to come back and do all this other shit? I'm gonna wrestle 6 times a year. You gonna give me like $50 million for that shit, and we're gonna be good.
It's like Mayweather. You think about it, like Mayweather only does these little boxing things just to help out somebody, help promotion make some money, and in turn, like, how does the guy who's just boxing make more money than the actual promotion that's dealing with the event?
That's crazy. Yeah, no, it's true though. It's like, I gotta get famous enough to fight Mayweather. I'll fight him for $30 million. Shit, the same way Jake Paul did. Yep. But I'll be like, yo, knock me out though. I don't want no rematch. Just knock me out. Let me get my $30 million. We be all right. 2 rounds, $30 million. Let's go, baby. So, before we get into the whole cruiserweight stuff, The troublemaker's here. And show you fucked up her cam.
Oh no.
All I see is blue.
Yeah. All I see is blue also.
Listen up.
Hey, welcome to Blue Screen.
Hey, we signed a new Blue Screen is now Diamond Wrestling. And she's on the podcast. How are you doing, Blue Screen? I'm doing fine.
Behind the blue screen is Sasha. She heard us.
That's it, baby. That's it.
She didn't really show her face.
Sasha from Grand Concourse finally made it on the podcast.
Sasha Garcia.
I told you I bring everybody with me. Don't worry about it.
Yo, I feel you, bro. I feel you. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that.
Hey, you the man. Give us a second to fix a little blue screen so she can look nice and blue.
That's right. Yo, the people in the chat saying welcome to the show, Blue Screen. We got two new guests.
There you go, Gigi and the blue screen.
That's it. Uh-oh, she gone now.
Oh.
Man, see, show you was talking so much shit, she left.
She was on the 6 bus.
Damn.
It's all my fault.
She back. She heard you talking even more shit.
He's back, so
yeah. So
a couple years.
Oh, fuck you, Mama Webble.
Sound like my cousin for a minute.
Still getting back on here. I'm trying to see all you guys.
There she goes.
Wait a minute. What do we?
There you go.
There she goes.
What's up, you guys?
What's going on? We was just talking mad shit about Charlotte. I mean, we was talking about Brock Lesnar's new look.
Fucking Becky the man or whatever the fuck her face is.
Y'all leave Becky alone out of this, all right? She's gonna come back swinging, and she's gonna show all y'all motherfuckers who the fucking man is. So, are you drinking White Claw again?
Hey, her boy lost, so.
Are you drinking White Claw again?
No, hey, don't be telling our guests what I'm drinking. You stay out of this.
Oh man, I need to send you something else if you're drinking White Claws, man.
Yo,
man.
we got Lay over here. This is a new Lay right here. There is no White Claws in this building, bro.
Nope. I'll get you some like I'll get you something else better than White Claw, man. Like I can't have you drinking White Claws. This is nasty, man.
Yeah, for real.
We're too far away to help the man.
Yeah, see, this is Mike. I got something a little better. Mike's Hard Lemonade. Okay, let's keep this off.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
That's a little better. That's a little better. That's acceptable. Okay.
There's no sex in the champagne room and no White Claws on the Nukkle HeDD Podcast.
Miss Gigi, what's on the menu today? Let me please. What's in the cup?
What's it? Jameson all day.
Okay.
Man.
Yo, that must be your go-to drink.
She's trying to fight somebody.
Yeah, for real. Oh no.
Never fight nobody. I'm just always. It keeps me.
No.
May I remind you?
She gets raw on this show, you know what I'm saying?
May I remind you when you had the brawl in the Hell in the Cell with your door?
So that I was not drinking Jameson that night.
No.
Fight. I was drinking some Dominican rum. And,
see?
You just gotta say Dominican.
Nah, she was drinking Brugal. That's what she was drinking.
Mm-hmm.
No, I keep my good shit on. They gave me some other shit.
Some Dominican shit.
I blacked out. So
I don't drink, but I know about the Brugal shit though. I know about that shit. I don't drink.
You a liar.
Yo, bro, my pops gets that shit straight from Dominican Republic when he was working, which is smoother than the American shit. I tried both of them.
Tell him to give me one. Don't be like that.
Bro, you should have fucking talked to me 6 years ago before he retired.
No.
All right, let's get back to the podcast, bro. Speaking of Becky Lynch, I saw somebody I follow on Twitter. I can't tell you his name because I don't remember it. I'm bad with names, but he said he's gonna say something controversial, and I kind of agree with him. But he said that the whole man angle with Becky Lynch was mild at best. What do you think?
I'm gonna leave this to Gigi.
I don't think it was mild. I don't think it was mild at all. I think she took an idea, she ran with it, and it gave her the biggest pop of her whole entire career.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that she left and is going to come back, not an injury or anything. She, she did her mom thing. The man, and then turned into the mom with the merchandise and stuff. That was mild. That was unneeded and everything like that. Yeah. But cool. It wasn't really called for, but for her to basically call herself the man, it's not a gender thing. It's to basically say she's the shit, she's the champ, mm-hmm. she's the number one person. She became the first female to become Becky 2 belts champ.
Ooh.
No other female has ever done that in the industry.
No.
Nobody.
That's true. That's true.
We had Tessa Blanchard hold, the heavyweight champion in Impact, but
does that count?
Was pretty much it. It counts. It counts. Impact still counts. Unfortunately, it still counts. But
damn, because they don't like Impact in here.
I mean.
It doesn't do anything for me, and the fact that they still have like that zero crowd thing, there was no hype to it. I tried my best to kind of get into it, even with AEW doing its own little wannabe invasion cross promo that they got going on. I've seen a couple of matches, and a couple of matches are good. But it's that storyline that captures me. If there's no storyline for me to really be interested and invested in, then I'm really not going to care about the product.
No,
but as for Becky being the man, she's not mild. That was one of the biggest pop of her career and in the wrestling industry.
Kenny, you want? Okay.
I wish Leia was here to. Is it Leia or is it you? No, it's you.
Yeah,
Joe.
It's me, bro.
You
Come on,
step up to the plate. Well, wait. Let the guest talk. Let the guest talk before you go in. All right. Don't get the camera yet. Go ahead, Kenny. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Kenny.
Listen, when it comes to Becky Lynch, I love the character that she brung, to the table. It did elevate her to the status that she is now. And it took away that shine from Flair for a good while, and that was the reason why she came up with the whole man gimmick. It was like she beat Flair. All of a sudden, she wasn't like the best friend anymore, and she was on her own. She wasn't really getting talked about too much.
No, I hear you. I agree with that. So you want to elaborate, or?
I'll elaborate from a non veteran perspective, because you guys are veterans in wrestling. I'm just rookie of the year here. I actually enjoyed when she was going for the title. Like when I was watching her, I was rooting for her, and I didn't notice all her flaws till I met you guys.
Until you met me.
Until I met you. I don't think
until you met him. Until you met him.
He tells me everything. You see, she missed this. He did that. I'm like, damn, Cole, you like a coach, bro. Like, you don't watch it like that. Let her mess up sometimes. you don't mess up at work? Damn. Nah, she did the inverted wrong. Nah, I don't like her.
It's true though.
Hey. Go ahead, man. It's your turn.
I was waiting for this.
All right, so I would agree with all of you guys on the fact that the man gimmick, or the man gimmick was the hottest thing in wrestling at that time. And she pulled it off persona-wise. She had good interviews and promos, and the attitude that she had was awesome. What killed it for me was that whole Rumble shit. You lost to Asuka in the Royal Rumble. She lost to Asuka for the title, and then she comes in. Match. Yeah, she comes in and Lana hurts her ankle, I believe, and she walks in. Oh, I'm gonna take a spot and just walk out. It's like, really? Like really? This is how we're gonna get.
But see, that's for me. That solidifies like, nah, I'm gonna take a spot. There's a spot open. I'm gonna take it. She's an opportunist, and to see her first evolve from that first what she thought was a heel turn, right? Because she turned on Charlotte. I was there on SmackDown when she was basically saying, none of you guys cared about me. And as much as she was trying to give shit to the fans and trying to be that heel turn, we just loved her even more in Brooklyn.
No,
we just like, nah, bitch, we feel you. We understand you. Charlotte came out, you beat her ass, and we were cheering for you.
Listen, I get it. And I'll dare to say this. She is the Stone Cold of the divas when she was going through that gimmick. She was the Stone Cold of the women. I'm not gonna call them divas, of the women wrestlers, right? And that to me was like, fuck, like you're gonna. It's almost like you threw a little bit of water on that fire to see how weak it is. I would have preferred if she beat Asuka and then started talking shit to Ronda Rousey, right? But like I said, that's going to be a sticky situation because the winner of the Rumble gets the title shot. But you still had a triple threat match anyway. So imagine if she would have beat Asuka for the title and Charlotte Flair would have won the Royal Rumble, which would have sucked. Don't get me wrong. I don't like Charlotte Flair either.
You hate
like
Charlotte
that.
Again. That's my girl.
No, yeah, but and then Ronda beat Sasha at the Rumble like she did, and now there's a problem. Like there's some beef there. Who's Charlotte gonna wrestle? I'll wrestle both of you motherfuckers. Becky only wants to wrestle Ronda. Charlotte wants to wrestle Ronda. Ronda gonna give a shit. This makes Ronda look tough because she's like, I'll fight both of you.
Right now.
Becky's on some. I don't care about Charlotte. It should have never been, but they did it to protect Ronda because damn well she wasn't gonna hold no WrestleMania main event match by herself.
Oh no, definitely she wasn't.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, that was the fact. And what also killed it for me was that she was like her. This is where I tell shows like.
Here it goes.
Her timing is off in some of these spots. Like even Charlotte, watching them wrestle. Like I get it, but it's still like, yo, you're selling me a bill of goods here. You know what I'm saying? Like if someone goes, yo, Kenny, I can make you the best portrait you ever seen in your life, and then you watch them paint and that shit looks horrible. You're like, what the fuck? Like what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Like they gave you the promo for it. They gave you the hot sell, all that shit. They showed you their portfolio. Look, I won Painter of the Year in '97 and blah blah blah. All right, yeah, whatever. And then they give you a stick figure drawing. It's like, what?
It's like going to Major World.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because like I agree with Gigi. The storyline is always gonna captivate me. It's always gonna draw me in. But the wrestling is where I want that payoff. You feel me? Like I would gladly watch a match that had no build up, but the match was awesome. Like if the Undertaker and Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania had no build up, I would be hyped for that match because I know these guys can wrestle and they're gonna give me a masterpiece. But then you give me a WCW style build up, it's like, yo, the Ultimate Warrior is back and he's gonna fight Hogan, and my man's throwing fire in the middle of the ring 10 feet away from Ultimate Warrior, and the Ultimate Warrior's acting like he's blind. Like, all right, there's a problem here. That's my beef with her and Charlotte Flair and Naomi. You know what I'm saying? Like they can get better. I'm not down on that. But when you push them to the point, like these are our top girls, like really?
Why you gotta talk about my Naomi and the bump?
I was about to say, like, damn, what did Naomi do?
Leave my bump up.
Give Naomi a chance, okay, y'all.
Bro, she had her chance on Monday, bro.
Naomi Uso.
They're just doing her wrong. They're not scripting her right. I swear she was just on the independent route with the moveset that she has, because she is one of the most athletic female athletes on any roster, whether it's NXT, SmackDown, hell, even AEW. She is one of the most athletic wrestlers that you have in this industry right now. You know? The thing is that we're so focused on her dance background career that, you know, a lot of people don't see past that. They just see her, oh, she's the girl who dances in the ring or tries to, you know, and she actually can move. But she is far more than that. I think Naomi's problem, though, is that she doesn't deliver good promos. She's an incredible, right, but her promo game is a little bit weak.
If she was good on the mic.
and she can back it up in the ring as she does, you know, she would be a complete total package.
Mm-hmm.
But she lost heart.
I'll give you this. She's very athletic.
Mm-hmm.
None of the divas, except for Becky Lynch, when she was doing the man, had enough time on the mic at all. You barely see a promo from them, and when they do, it's like, oh shit. I didn't know I was supposed to be talking right now. You know what I'm saying?
They definitely didn't know what to say.
Yeah. So, but my thing, I would claim, like Show alluded to like a couple seconds ago, she's too athletic.
Mm-hmm.
When you know, no, but the thing is, like, I'll give you, she is the Shelton Benjamin of the women's division. Because I believe Shelton Benjamin is one of the most athletic wrestlers that's out there, besides someone like a Ricochet that can flip and everything. But Shelton Benjamin has that finesse, where there's not a lot of finesse in the women. It's almost like they haven't wrestled each other enough. There's no chemistry for some of them. That's why I always say it. I would always say it. The best female wrestlers I've seen nowadays is Sasha Banks and Bayley. They can make anyone look, and Bianca Belair's on their tail. That's just me. Evidence, bro. Royal Rumble. Sasha Banks versus Ronda Rousey. Sasha Banks made Ronda Rousey look good in that match.
Yeah,
You're
she
absolutely
did.
right.
She really did.
Only her.
My only one problem with the WrestleMania triple threat match that we had with the two title belts, in all honesty, was that botch ending. That botch ending 3 count, that it didn't sit well with me. It still doesn't sit well with me to this day. You know, I honestly believe that if you ever end up bringing Ronda Rousey back, which we don't need, and same thing for Goldberg, just throwing it out there. But if we ever end up getting Ronda back, and we come back, and you have Becky Lynch back in there as well, pick up where you left off. Be like, you know what, bitch, you didn't pin me. The ref messed up. It's in the replay. Technically, that should be my belt. But it's okay. I'm going to let you hold it because I'm going to beat your ass. And then you have that rivalry back up between Ronda Rousey and Becky Lynch. That's the only smart way to do it. But I'm just speaking logic, and I have to remind myself. In wrestling, there's no such thing as logic.
You got that right. They'll go completely left, and then you'll be wondering, like, what the hell is this? You know what I mean?
Real quick.
Of course, the writer doesn't even know who Bobby Lashley is. Well, she got fired, so.
No, yeah, that's true. Yeah. That writer was like the female version of you, Show. Yeah. Calling him Bobby Lashley and shit.
Hey. But at least I admit it. I don't work for WWE.
She did.
Dude, she made it. Man, damn, maybe I should apply.
Hey, you probably get the job.
Let me tell you something. When she did that made me. I was thinking the same thing. Show. I was like, shit. You know what? I forget all the freaking credentials or requirements that you just asked for, man. I'm just gonna give you something and hope for the best and just shoot my shot, because I'll probably get on.
Eddie Guerrero, this we lie, we cheat, we steal. Yo, I know everything.
Yo, fake it till you make it.
That's it. Hey. Yo, damn, you gonna just show Ronda Rousey's breast like that, Show?
You know what's crazy?
She don't even got much breasts. Don't
do that.
Just come out like that.
She got a little something.
Yeah. Hey, well, she do now. She do now that she pregnant. Have you seen those pictures?
Shayna Baszler got a little something, and it's called the little bit of eyebrows that she has. Okay.
Yo, but Shayna Baszler can wrestle. Shayna Baszler's a pretty good wrestler though. And that's sad what they're doing.
Isn't she a UFC fighter?
She was a mixed martial arts fighter, yes. She was one of the pioneers of the women's mixed martial arts movement. This was before the UFC had the women. She was on the first ever, I believe, all women's Ultimate Fighter. But after that, I think she had like one fight with them, and that was it.
I didn't even make a storyline with her and Ronda.
They should have, because there's a female 4 horsemen.
Yeah,
Gigi, I'll let you explain.
The female 4 horsemen in NXT, and they did absolutely nothing with them. Nope. And we don't. They got let go.
Both of them got let go.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, part of the chopping block for this year. And it's a shame because they had something there. They could have done the 4 horsewomen of MMA and the 4 horsewomen of wrestling.
Yep.
You know, they had something. We could have had that. We've been asking for that. You know, but it just never happened. It's like a fucking Sting and Undertaker. It was there, but it was never gonna happen.
And I'm mad that they dropped the ball on that with this whole COVID era. Like, if you made AJ Styles and Taker, you could have just, like, before Sting left to AEW, you could have had that Taker versus Sting, you know, cinematic match, and just called it a day. At least give us that. You know
something.
What I mean? Yeah.
Have them in the ring together.
That's the thing. Too scared with Sting. They're too scared to put Sting back in the ring with that shit that happened with him and Seth Rollins. They were like, nah, we're good. Nah.
Fucking
We don't
Seth
need another
Rollins.
lawsuit on our hands possibility. No, thank you. You know, it's them being scared for putting out the shit that, you know what, fans actually want to see. And then when they do actually put it on, they completely fuck it up. And it's like, nah, we asked for this, but this is not how we wanted it to be.
Mm-hmm.
So Sting actually did try to wrestle
So
recently?
Sting is wrestling now in AEW.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw. Well, he's promoting.
No, he had.
No, he had a match. He actually had like a live match with fans and everything.
Yeah, Double or Nothing. Yeah.
Oh, gotta check it out.
I mean, he didn't do much. You know, he did a couple of things here and there because he's not able to do everything. But he did his thing. He was a stinger.
As long as he didn't pull a Goldberg, we fine.
Or he ain't kill nobody.
Yo, Kenny,
Kill the Undertaker.
who is one of the wrestlers that you don't like?
That's hard because there are people that I actually like.
Hey, that's my question.
Yeah. I don't know. On a personal level, I'll probably say James Ellsworth.
Okay. Okay, but
And
like,
I think Gigi knows why, because she's laughing right now.
No, I'm just laughing James Ellsworth, and I'm just thinking about that ridiculous face and no chin fucker, man. There's just so much about that and so much trash, and oh man.
so you don't like him as a wrestler? Or you don't like him personally?
I just don't like him personally.
Oh, okay, so there's beef there, or there's just
Nah, listen, Google James Ellsworth and you'll find out why.
okay.
It's mad shit.
This
Okay.
is mad shit about him. Like, don't leave him with your little sister. Put it that way.
Ooh, it's one of those.
Yeah.
Oh,
He gets
shit.
constant DMs and shit like that. Trying to talk to like younger girls. There was a big shit
So-
that came out with him.
Don't put him
There
on
was
the.
a- Matter of fact, he was one of the many people that got exposed when all these wrestlers pretty much got exposed for like fucking sexual harassment and all this other shit. When wrestlers just popping up of like who got sexually harassed by whom, who was trying to holler at them, who told them what to do, what to wear, whatever the case may be. He was one of them, and he was one of the biggest offenders out there.
You see
wow.
this dude's face? And Show has his picture.
Yeah,
up.
he
You
ain't
see
got-
this dude's face? Imagine that shit.
He has enough chin to do that shit. That's fucked up. So my man James Ellsworth had the.
kind of face.
Damn, son.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
Okay, I did not
It
know
wasn't
that.
a character. That's crazy. Me neither.
La Flaca said she googling that shit right now.
You don't need to look. Look.
Yeah, that's him right there, Flocka. But damn, bro, that's crazy.
Fake the face.
I didn't. I thought Velveteen Dream was the only one because that's the only one I actually heard about.
No, man, he was grooming people. He was grooming the young ones.
Supposedly.
Supposedly, you know. And then after he got fired, he decided to put out a whole big ass statement, like, "Oh, it's how people portray me as," and it wasn't even like that. Like, and in my head, I'm thinking, you're writing this not as Velveteen Dream, but as you, as your personal self that you are. You could have done all of this while you were Velveteen Dream, and we would have probably accepted that more than you not saying anything. But at the same time, we have to think about it as, well, maybe he did want to say something, but they told that nigga not to. They just like, no, you did too much already on Twitter. we can't have you do anything else. You know, it's probably them stopping him from actually putting things up.
Right.
But yeah, once that shit popped off with Velveteen Dream, not the first, but even especially the second time, it's like, yeah, no, I can't wear his merch anymore. And damn, that was a good looking piece of merch too. God damn it. Made me don't waste fucking money. That shit looked dope, man. It gave me a whole Prince vibe with his fucking, you know, third eye here and just Purple Rain on me, all this other stuff. And it's like, no, we don't want that.
His third eye raining? What?
Wrong, bro.
What's going on here? This is supposed to be a PG show. You saved that for OnlyFans.
Exactly. We selling chin pics.
That's right.
Knuckleheads After Dark.
That's right. That's it. Calf pics, chin pics, and now the third eye on OnlyFans. It is up, Mr. Jiggles.
Hey, MrJiggles.com. Make sure y'all follow.
That's it. Damn, all right, so you learn something new every day. Okay. Shit.
That's not a good one.
I mean, hey, Dino Bravo was a fucking gangster, apparently. You don't even know who Dino Bravo is, huh, Sean?
Oh, Dino Bravo with the blue, come on, bro. Little dynamite looking.
Okay, you get one.
It's my first one I got right.
This is true.
But since you thought I wasn't gonna get it right, I got a question for you, man. Moving on to your favorite wrestler. Boom. Who do you want to see him face? I don't think he's paying attention.
I'm paying attention.
I just can't see who you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know who you're talking about.
What?
We can't see him.
Oh, you can't see him?
We can't see him.
No.
Yo, you know who I want to see him face, show? Honestly, all honesty. There's a new wrestler out. And he's independent circuit, but yo, this dude, phenomenal wrestler. It's called Pink Slip. I want to see him wrestle the Pink Slip. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yo, he really hates this guy.
Yo, go back to fucking acting, bro.
This is guy. You see, I'm trying
to get that pop when he comes back for SummerSlam.
What is your hatred for John Cena?
Yo, when Hulk Hogan takes a rock bottom better than you, there's a problem. My man. All right, so give me the camera.
One rock bottom.
Yo, no, it's more than that. Show, give me the camera. I got the fucking camera. Kenny, I'm gonna have to do it for you. I'm gonna give you the whole spiel. He came out as a prototype. Whatever. You know, he slaps Kurt Angle. Ruthless aggression. I'm not into that. Whatever. Fine. He comes out as a rapper. I'm like, okay, all right. I could dig it. You know, he's from Boston, so that's a strike. You know, that's New Yorkers. We don't fuck with Boston too much, but you know what? I'll look over that. He's doing his thing. Something original. Some I could, you know, there's something different. It's entertaining. It's beautiful. He comes out, does all this shit. He's supposed to be a gangster. Wins the title. You know, not even wins the title yet. He has a feud with The Undertaker, and he pisses on The Undertaker's grave. Right? He pisses on The Undertaker's grave. Not a problem. I was like, oh shit, my man's really about that life. He's a gangster. This is gonna be some real shit going on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, cool. He has his beef with the Undertaker. Shortly after that, he's champion. Was it Taboo Tuesday? Cyber Tuesday? You know, Cyber Sunday comes around, and my man has a choice between the Big Show, Kane, or Shawn Michaels, and he gives the most pussiest promo I've ever heard in my life. I will never forgive this nigga for this. And he's on some, well, you know, I don't want to fight the Big Show because, you know, he's a huge guy, and, you know, you got the big red machine. Who wants to fight him? And Shawn Michaels is a legend. Fuck that, bro. You already beat all these motherfuckers already. Except for Shawn Michaels. He hasn't wrestled Shawn Michaels yet. But you piss on The Undertaker's grave. What are you doing being afraid of these guys? Then he comes out, I'm a fucking Marine. I'm all of a sudden, I played a Marine in a movie, now I'm the Marine in real life. I'm doing all this bullshit. He's saluting wrong, which I'll pass that one on. My brother's military, so, you know, we'll look over that shit. He's saluting wrong. So, and then he comes out with the whole, you know, yellow, all that other bullshit, and now all of a sudden I'm starting to watch this motherfucker, and he's taking the ugliest bumps I've ever seen. And we'll get past that. You know what? We'll get past it. You know, everybody has their own style. That could be his thing. Whatever. And then he wins matches by acting like he wasn't just in a match. I used to make the joke. He takes a shot of Cena, which is like the wrestling steroids. Hulk Hogan, when he did it, he hulked up. You seen him like he's trying to get his adrenaline going. The Ultimate Warrior was just a fucking monster when he did it. You know what I'm saying? No.
Bro, that's the fucking tombstone, bro.
No, yeah, he's doing this shit. Ultimate Warrior shaking the fucking ring. When people get their second win, you know what I'm saying? When people get their second win, they're doing this. Yeah, come on. Yo, John Cena just fucking boom. All right, you ready to start the match? And 15 fucking shoulder blocks later, he FU'd you. Or your attitudes adjust you because he's too fucking much of a pussy for the FU now all of a sudden, which he made that because of Brock Lesnar's F5. Anyway, and then now all of a sudden he's never losing a match.
He's Super Cena.
There you go.
That was the new Hulk Hogan, baby.
This
he was the new Hulk Hogan. You're getting upset because there was a new Hulk Hogan.
Hold on.
Nigga, shut the fuck up.
Hold on. First off, Hulk Hogan only wrestles like fucking 20 times a year as champion, so that shit didn't happen all the time. When John Cena's doing that shit to every single wrestler in the goddamn planet, Rey Mysterio won a tournament for the WWE title that John Cena gave up because he was injured, and that same night John Cena beats Rey for the title. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you for what? Why would you have a tournament? Why would?
Are you kidding?
Storytelling.
No, fuck that. No, for that, just hand him the fucking title. You did it plenty of times. John Cena comes back from tearing his fucking bicep. We in the Boston Garden. Guess who's the number one contender, Jericho? Who? John fucking Cena. He's been gone for 8 months. You telling me no one else can be fucking champion? He just walks up and gets a title shot? He's Naomi and Becky Lynch all rolled up and fucking won.
Oh, no, come on, don't do that.
No, and the pure fact that they don't have to do shit to get a title shot. They don't have to do jack shit to get a title shot. Jordan had to fucking play in the goddamn playoffs at least to get to the finals.
Kenny, I got
you. Know what? But you know what? That happened with Hogan in his prime. So you can't say that because Hogan went through the same fucking route. Mm-hmm. Anytime Hogan wanted a fucking title when he was hot during his prime, it was the same fucking shit. Yep. And Hogan had the fucking leg drop. He had a leg drop.
Okay, but
and nobody could start a leg drop. Are you kidding me?
But let me ask you this, Gigi. WrestleMania 6, WrestleMania 5, Hogan versus fucking Warrior. That was a good match?
No, it was a terrible match.
You thought that was a trash match? Yep. Hogan and the Warrior.
Yeah.
Hogan and the Warrior was a fucking trash match.
All right, no, I'll let you have that. WrestleMania 4. WrestleMania 4, Hogan versus Macho Man. That was a trash match?
No, because you had Macho Man.
Exactly.
Name one match that John Cena did that was good.
Damn.
I'm gonna let her talk first.
Name one match that John Cena made that was good.
Hey.
Man, there's a lot of matches John Cena fought everybody. We have to go way back.
You telling me that
Ohio Valley Wrestling
JBL
was garbage.
JBL was garbage. Oh my fucking god!
You think JBL could wrestle?
You telling me that feud was not good? No. Get the fuck out of here.
Come on, bro. JBL did his thing for holding the title at that moment because Brock Lesnar left. I'll give him that. But there's no fucking way that JBL can ever match up to the caliber of a Macho Man or fucking when Hogan fought Shawn Michaels. That was, even though Shawn Michaels fucking OD'd on that match, that still was an entertaining match. Hogan and the Rock. Hulk Hogan had a good match with The Rock at like 90 years old. John Cena had 2 shots.
The Rock carried him.
Yeah, John Cena had 2 shots. He had 2 opportunities and couldn't do shit. The Rock had a better match against R-Truth and The Miz.
Oh shit.
Because it was The Rock.
Come on.
But The Rock is he's gonna sell anything that he can, same as Cena. Listen, Cena versus Randy Orton was a great match.
I get it. No.
What? Did he just say no?
No.
Yeah, he did.
Look at it.
Nah. Fuck Randy Orton also. I'm telling you right now, for the 80s, when this shit was supposed to be believable, I can understand Hulk Hogan winning because who the fuck was he wrestling? He lost to Macho. I mean, he didn't lose to Macho Man. He fucking
Andre the Giant, bro. The Giant.
Yeah.
7,000 pounds. Giant.
And John Cena's losing. I mean, John Cena's beating who? Every fucking body.
Oh, John Cena's stronger than Hulk Hogan. I seen him with 3 people on his back. Don't play me,
bro.
I heard he's brawling.
First off, Hulk Hogan in his prime would have dusted John Cena. John Cena was about the size of Bret Hart.
I mean, the juice he was using.
No, but there is no comparison between John Cena and Hulk Hogan. That's all I'm telling you. Hulk Hogan went. No, you watch Hulk Hogan in Japan and then come back to me about wrestling.
No, I'm not.
Who's better, Hogan and John Cena? I'm not talking to you, Show. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the 2 John Cena lovers done beneath me right here.
Oh my God, you're gonna make.
Hey! Whoa! Hey, I never said I love John Cena like that. But I am going to defend the fact that John Cena, he was basically the new Hulk Hogan of that era, of his era. He was the new Hulk Hogan. He would not lose. At one point, Hogan was not going to lose. At one point, Hogan didn't want to lose. When they said, nah, you are not going over, he said, the fuck I am. And he went over because he didn't want to lose. Mm-hmm. John Cena, if he wasn't going to go over, he was going to accept it. But the fact that he was just a hot commodity, especially between the merch and how the people wanted him and everything like that, hell yeah, they're going to take full advantage of that, just like they took full advantage of Hulkamania, and it's running wild on you.
But you know something, though? That's a misconception. The Hulk Hogan didn't want to lose. WCW? Yeah, you're right. But we going back to the WWE, WWF days back in the night.
He wanted to lose back then.
He was stepping out back then. He was stepping out with the Ultimate Warrior. If the Ultimate Warrior didn't pull that shit that he did, he'd have been champion a lot longer. And they didn't need to bring Hogan back.
If Ultimate Warrior knew how to actually wrestle, he would have been lasting a lot longer. But the fact that he was just hurting guys on the regular is the reason why they had to put the strap back on Hogan.
No, they put the strap back on Hogan because Ultimate Warrior held Vince McMahon hostage on some, I want more money. And that's why they fired him after. Yeah, good.
Did you forget what Hogan did to Yokozuna?
Facts. Hello, that's exactly what I said. Hogan versus Yokozuna.
They're all backstage. Yokozuna was gonna win the title, and what does Hogan do? Hey Vince, what will make the crowd really go crazy is you let him win the title, and then I win it. And then 5 minutes later, I come in and I win the title from him. You didn't even let the man shine for 5 minutes.
Yo, first off, there was supposed to be a Bret Hart versus Hogan feud there, and also he lost to Yokozuna, the King of the Ring, so he gave that back. He gave that back to Yoko.
Yeah, but you know what? At that point in time, Yoko was just the hottest thing that was around because he was a sight to be seen. Like, nobody has ever seen a man that massive before.
That can move like that, yeah.
You mean to tell me... Exactly. You mean to tell me you couldn't let him have it for at least a month, because at that point in time, these wrestlers were holding it a lot longer. But you mean to tell me you couldn't let him shine during that WrestleMania moment? A WrestleMania moment? No, absolutely not. Y'all, they completely shitted on Yokozuna. They show it in the documentary in WWE, and then the reason why they weren't so happy with him is because the man kept gaining weight. And they tell you that in the documentary.
No, I know. I watched it.
Oh, you did.
Were you about to say over there?
I was there. I was there. I mean,
how old are you? Like, you got the Benjamin Button.
Yeah, side effect. No, I mean, I was alive during that whole thing. I saw that shit live, but I'm just saying, like, Hogan was one of my favorite wrestlers.
That's why he
defended No. As a wrestler growing up, and at that time when kayfabe was, when everything was supposed to be real, even everybody, thought that shit was real, that was acceptable. And when Hogan was losing his steam, he stepped back and let the Warrior take over. And Macho Man was champion. And that whole storyline with Macho Man and Hogan leading up to WrestleMania 4, Yeah, WrestleMania. Was it WrestleMania? WrestleMania 5. I'm sorry. Leading up to WrestleMania 5 was fucking dope.
That was the best storyline
It was.
I've experienced.
And then
the bigger powers breaking up.
But
you touching my woman,
bro. I would defend Hogan in terms of John Cena just because I know Hogan can wrestle.
What?
Bruh.
Yo, bro, I'm sorry, bro.
Drop a leg drop. He good.
And you know what happened with that leg drop show? He went from 6'8" to 6'6".
I didn't say it was an easy leg drop. I'm just saying that's mostly what he did. Hulk up. He punched. He chopped. And he got beat up for like 10 minutes. Then he hulked up. And then leg drop.
Okay, so he punched, he chopped, got beat up for 10 minutes, and then the leg drop. So that's that's 3 things. Oh, okay. So that's 4 things more than what John Cena does. I've seen the Miz literally fly a 747 into John Cena's fucking face, and John Cena just stand up and shoulder block him 52 times and pin him. My man duct taped Batista to the turnbuckle, bro, in a fucking last man standing match. The fuck out of here. It is smart, but fuck you, Cena. That's Batista's job. He's the bad guy. Nah, man. I'm tired of this shit. John Cena cannot fucking wrestle.
So you really gonna hate when John Cena comes back?
I hate it now. I hate the thought of this shit.
You see the love that he has for Hogan, and he says that John Cena can't wrestle.
Yo, I said my prayers. I ate my fucking vitamins. I got on his back when he swam across the fucking Nile to go after Hogan. I mean, Macho Man. All right. Shit. Yeah, you see, yo, Kenny, you see that red dot right on my wall? That's me and Hogan right there, Comic-Con. That's me and Hogan. That's me and fucking Hogan.
I know him. That's
right.
Fucking dot.
We chill on the block in chancletas.
I brought him.
Chilled on the block.
Yeah. Hey, well now you making me go on my phone because you're like.
Yo, that was the day he was wearing that Yankee hat, right? He had the Yankee hat.
Yeah.
He goes, he showed me the dot. He showed me the dot. Him and Hogan, right? He met Hogan, right? And he's like shitting on my boy John Cena. You know, that's just me and John chilling.
Look at him, little bitch.
Look at that.
No. Not you, Kenny. Him.
I was about to say that's all right. It's not the first time I've been called that. It's okay.
Nah, not you, bro. You my brother, man.
Damn.
I don't know. After all that shit you were talking about John Cena, I don't know if you can say that so much right now.
Shit.
Oh, he's never coming back, bro.
Nah, man.
John Cena.
Thanks for stopping by, Kenny.
Listen,
Thanks
Kenny.
for stopping by. It's been real.
Yeah, right. He's in his head. He's like, yo, fuck Toe, bro.
Yeah, that's my boy. That's my second favorite after The Rock, and it's fucking so cold. Damn.
They'd be like, damn, man, how was the show? I'm like, man, it was good. And then they call me a bitch, and then they tell me to get the
Yo, but yeah. But yo,
I'm gonna blame it all on Gigi. She's the one who brought me.
No, for real, she should have never came late. Yo, but another thing is, so me and my brother used to go to the Christmas events every year. And one year, this is when John Cena's wrestling Seth Rollins in the main event in a table match. And we're chin, Cena sucks, and there's a kid next to me. He had to be about 7, 8 years old. And he's like, let's go, Cena. And I'm like, yo, Cena sucks. And the kid turns around to me and looks at me and he gets quiet and sits down. Fuck it. So I turn around to the kid and I'm like, yo, it should, like, don't get scared because I don't like John Cena. If you like John Cena, root for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let someone change your mind on who your favorite wrestler is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't be influenced by me or anyone else here. If you're a John Cena fan, be a John Cena fan. So the kids started chanting, and like the parents looked at me and all that other shit. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, fucking Cena, man. He's gonna make me fucking tell a kid. He made me fucking make a kid feel bad because he can't fucking wrestle. That's another reason why I don't like that motherfucker. Damn. It's his fault that kid felt bad when I fucking booed Cena.
You should have been better.
No, that was called your guilty conscience. It wasn't because of John Cena.
No.
You're just a nice guy.
I had a shirt on. John Cena rules. I said, John Cena sucks. Shut the fuck up, kid. And then I kept walking.
No,
I did not. I had cero miedo for that motherfucker. All right.
Hey, no, but see, the thing is, I have to help these future kings come up in this world and be men. You know what I'm saying? We can't have a bunch of John Cenas walking around not being able to take a bump. I want my man to be able to take a rock bottom.
Well, if that's the case and scenario, you should have told that kid nothing then. Showing him your soft side.
That was a fucking.
That's John.
No. That was Hulk. Okay. That was Hulk Hogan. I'll put that kid on my back and we swam the Nile after he took his vitamins and said his fucking prayers. The 24-inch pythons came through.
Was the kid white?
Huh? Was the kid
white?
No, he was Spanish.
Oh, then he wouldn't take him.
Yeah.
No, this is me. This is
no.
me. Hold up.
No.
If he was black, I can understand that.
We're getting canceled. Shit.
Yo, I was gonna say we said more controversial shit, but
listen, me and Kenny do not stand by whatever these two fools say.
Spike.
Listen, if the call up, he's a funny guy to just come through. If you need somebody, listen.
He's leaving the podcast already.
Wait, listen,
I'm gonna go on Instagram. My shit's gonna be shut down. My phone bill's gonna go up.
It's over for all of us.
State laws because I clock.
I just got an email. Due to state law, you can no longer broadcast on Twitch or YouTube. And it says "Love John Cena." What? That motherfucker.
On the bottom it says "Friends of John Cena."
For the C Nation.
The army.
Motherfucker.
It's gonna come with red and yellow fucking paper.
Damn. I got a question. Do you think he's gonna make it to the match with the Tribal King?
That's what he calls him, Kenny.
Yeah, I call him the Tribal King, Kenny. That's beneath him. He's the king. King Jaffa. That's it. So I heard I think he's shooting a movie that's actually cutting into the time with SummerSlam. So they might try to bring somebody else in.
I mean, from what I was hearing, all that stuff is over already. The Peacemaker stuff that he was doing for HBO, that's wrapped up. So they trying to bring him in for SummerSlam.
Nice. Thank you. I needed that update.
And they said The Rock for like Survivor Series or something.
Yeah, The Rock is the one. He has another movie coming out. They actually wanted him, but he's making more money. He's making more money in Hollywood. I wouldn't even come fucking wrestle either.
Hell no, I wouldn't get hurt. I'm making more money than over there. That's
shit.
And if anything, if he does come back, it's going to be for WrestleMania, which is the biggest payout anyway. And let's be realistic. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe they'll make him the host, and then Roman comes in like, yeah, you can go back. And then it's like, nah. You ain't at the head of the table. See, I'm the head of the table because I did all of this for you and your cousins. I set this. My father set this for us. And you know what? And then you just start that whole rivalry of family background and everything like that, and you just bring it's a whole family affair. It's going to be a great storyline when they do bring in The Rock, because there's just so much there's so much family history that we're just gonna dive deeper into, and I'm excited for when that happens.
I am also, but I don't want to see no more hosts for WrestleMania. It's not an award show. We don't need hosts.
It makes it fun, though. It makes it a little bit fun. Like, I enjoyed the New Day being hosts for WrestleMania.
Right.
Yeah, they were fun.
They made that fun.
No, well,
they were fun as shit.
The New Day could read the phone book and make that shit fun. Or Titus O'Neil and Hulk Hogan as the host. It was like, all right.
Jesus Christ, that was forced.
What's going on, Harris? Yeah, that was Bailey was the best part of that shit.
You saw peacefully on Titus O'Neil's face, like every time he had to do a promo with Hogan live, he was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna force this smile because they're cutting the chat.
Yep,
Exactly.
He said the N-word. He probably offended by this guy. I don't like this dude.
He did have this look like, I'm just here so I don't get fined.
I'm disgusted by this dude.
He's like, I'm just trying to keep my ambassador title.
Just trying to get
That's all
that
he was trying to
award.
do. That's
Word.
it. He got the award, and now he has to like, I gotta put some work into it.
No, for real. But all right, since we all agree that John Cena sucks, let's go on to the next. Do you see my segue there? Let's go on to the next thing. I don't know if Lay sent us his, but yo, top 5 cruiserweights.
Yeah, he sent his.
Okay. So, Joe, you want to do yours first? I'll be impressed if you knew 5 cruiserweights.
Top 5 cruiserweights for me.
Oh yeah, rest in peace, Paul Orndorff. By the way.
Oh, yeah, we should have started.
But I'm sorry, Kenny. I gotta fill you in on something. The first podcast we did with Gigi, if I'm not mistaken, show said that Paul Orndorff died. That was like 3 weeks ago.
That's crazy. That's
See
crazy.
what you did, man?
He killed
That's
him.
crazy, Kenny. That's crazy. Listen.
Oh yeah, you know what? You right. You did ask that.
I said it by mistake. I was like, yo, I must have he was sick.
Damn, Joe.
I must have
Damn.
My man,
That's crazy.
my man got him. He finally got him. So, rest in peace, Paul Orndorff. We'll fuck up show later for you. I didn't hear you.
Show, don't talk about John Cena, please.
Oh, please, John Cena. He's sick.
Well, hey, listen.
As if you can't see him. Like, you know, tell your kid that he's not John Cena. We can see him. You don't need to duck down.
John Cena can't get sick. He's a machine. Listen,
Just keep his machine ass over there.
Can I give my opinion on John Cena's? He might not know how to wrestle, but like Gigi said, he's that era Hulk Hogan. The people like me that doesn't know wrestling. Like, so everybody can't be like you. You did that fucking like you the fucking Chris Jericho of fucking watching wrestling. You know 1,000 moves. He didn't do the Redonso right. He didn't do the fucking
What was the new?
Camouflage wasn't all right. Like, come on,
what was the move? What was the move you said last week? The Shangri-La.
I forgot the name. I was trying to do that Chris Jericho.
Yeah. Which it's another point. How are you gonna put on the SCFU? Like, and your hands are this far away from the fucking guy's chin, and your face is like, and they're supposed to sell it. Like, he'd have been better off with a toe hold.
Bro.
I'm glad you brought that shit up, Show.
People had to sell a mandible claw, bro. Come on.
But at least that shit was in, like, he was in your mouth. He actually put the fucking...
in my mouth, I'm punching you in your face. Stop playing with me.
Hey, yo.
You close enough to put your fingers in my mouth. I'm kicking you in the balls. Stop getting out of it. Stop playing with me. That's not a move to sell. Hey, everybody sold for it, so you good.
Would you rather the mandible claw or the stink face?
Oh shit!
I'm taking the mandible claw.
Mandible claw. Any day.
Wait a minute. Mandible claw with the leather sheath on, or with the socko that he had in his balls.
Either one.
Come on.
Wait.
Either one. I'm not getting somebody's ass on my face.
Who's the stink? Who's doing the stink face though?
Wait a minute, Sasha.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
That's it. Wait, but which Sasha?
Oh, Trish. What?
Well,
we gotta get more pictures of Sasha Garcia.
She ain't got nothing back there. So
it's all right. It's all right.
Don't like nothing.
Hey.
Told take all or nothing.
Give me all or nothing you got. Yeah, my man Kenny's like, yo, I got kids and I can't be having these conversations.
Word, I'm sorry. Hey, he's on the headphones, bro. We good.
I saw you. My man turned around and was like, yo, I'm not with these motherfuckers.
My wife would be like, yo, what are you guys talking about? Like, nothing. I'm just watching the show.
He's like, I was told there's going to be no math here.
Damn. So you like me, Candy, whenever Sasha come on the match or somebody Q come on the TV to wrestle, you just got to turn around.
Oh, no, I look.
It's my favorite wrestler. You saw.
And he didn't even have to think about that. He's like, nah, I'm looking.
No, I'm looking.
They're professional wrestlers.
Yep. I'm enjoying the show.
That's right. No pun intended.
Beautiful suplex. Anyway.
That's how that move.
Yes. It's all in the hips. It's all in the hips.
Exactly. You gotta do the crab when you throw over to the crab for the thing.
At home, but man, fuck them. I don't want to listen to them. We gonna try this at home. Turn around. Let me see if you can do this.
That's right. we gonna find Sasha Rodriguez and be like, yo, come over here, try this move.
Listen, you got the same name as a wrestler.
That's it. Yo, Harris, we're talking about cruiserweights of all time, but mostly WCW because WWE ain't had much cruiserweights.
No.
Yeah, show keeps changing the subject. Show, I see you.
I'm not changing shit. Let's start off with Juventud Guerrero.
Okay.
Hey, you know, a surprise. It's a surprise.
Okay.
That's number one. On the low. What about Ultimo Drago?
Okay. He's gonna name all 5 of them that he knows.
Of course. You want me to go with Chavo or his uncle? But they both good. Hold on, not question. Was Chavo as good as his uncle?
In the ring, yes. Charismatic wise,
no.
He was behind him.
Hey, he needed his uncle with him. Raza. He didn't sound too Mexican though, to me. Sounded a little Americanized. Like he was raised here. Eddie sounded Mexican. Like he has the Mexican swagger.
Yeah.
Well, remember, Eddie he wrestled. I don't know if Chavo wrestled all over the world like Eddie did.
That's the thing.
I mean, eventually, I think he did, but in starting off, you know, Eddie was basically the one that was wrestling more in the independent circuit, especially in the Mexican independent circuit before he made his way to the States. You know, so he and then on top of that, you know, he is a second generation, right? The second or
third generation, I believe, because
he's a third generation, right?
Because you had Chavo Classic and the other his father, right?
And Chavo and Chavo Senior, Guerrero Senior, yeah, and then you had him. So third generation. So you know, that's another family dynasty that never kind of really saw through because it in a way it feels like it died with Eddie, but even though Chavo kept fighting and doing his thing, you know, it's not the same level as Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero was just on his own level.
Well, this is true.
Mm-hmm.
What was it about Eddie? Was it his wrestling style? Was it because he was bigger than Chavo, I can tell you that much, but he wasn't big. He was Macho Man big, I'm guessing.
No, he was
I'm pretty sure he was smaller than. That's what I was gonna say. He probably was smaller than Macho Man. Macho Man was considered little.
You got to remember, Show, back in them days, Hulk Hogan was like 350, 360 pounds, almost 400 pounds, 6'8". You know what I'm saying? Massive dudes. Yo, believe it or not, Mr. Fuji is 6'1". And look how small he looks compared to all the other wrestlers.
So how tall was Yokozuna? Because Yokozuna looked mad big compared to
Mr. Fuji.
All camera angles.
X-Pac is 6'1".
If you pop it like this, you pop it like this to make the guy look mad small.
Not bad.
No, that's why I have this camera angle.
We see you.
What up? What up?
It's like, we see you, man. No, you can't. He's not John Cena. We can see him. All right?
That's right.
No, you know why he does that? Because normally when like I do interviews and stuff like that, they'll see me and they'll be like, "Oh man, hold on, we can't be on camera," so they'll try and duck. Well, mostly my oldest, he'll try and duck. The little one, he don't care. He'll be all in the camera. He'll be like, "Yo, Dad, I want chicken nuggets."
Me too. I'm surprised you haven't seen mine. That's why I say you could be on camera. Mine comes in. He waits for me to start streaming. He looks on the phone and then he comes stand next to me. What you doing? And then right in the middle, yo, move over. You taking my camera. I'm like, you wanna like so hey, don't worry about it. We used to it. Welcome to the show, little man.
That's right. We all family here, bro. It's all good.
He don't look so little though. I don't know about little, but he don't look so little.
You got a football player like mine. So he look just like mine.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I look like a mini Mark Henry right there.
Hey,
for real.
About wrestling.
Crazy. My son is just like that, but he's like a sweetheart. Oh, he takes. I don't think he'll play football. Let's put it like that. I think I broke a nail, Daddy.
Hey man, he'll grow out of it. He'll grow out of it.
I hope so.
Yo, Harris has a question from the chat. Does Eddie Guerrero have a daughter that wrestles?
She's trying to wrestle.
Yeah.
Okay.
She stopped for a minute though.
Yeah.
She stopped for a minute for her mental health.
Mm-hmm.
What, it kept reminding her of her father?
No,
I think it's
just
just
I
stuff
guess
in general.
Yeah, there was a lot of, I guess, pressure that she either put on herself, that other people put on her. You know, you're trying to be, you know, the daughter of a legendary wrestler that, you know, unfortunately passed away too soon, and you're carrying on the Guerrero name, but you don't want to, like, you want to do it on your own. And there was just so much pressure that she was dealing with between, you know, her personal life and then her professional life, that after a while it was just too much for her. So she had to take a step back, and she was like, you know, please respect my wishes. And it was probably one of the most bravest things that she's ever done on social media.
No, but yeah, so being a wrestler there's a lot of pressure on you to begin with, just because you have to know how to wrestle. But that's like 20% of it. Because if you're not good on the mic and you can't captivate people, you're not gonna go anywhere. You know, like the charisma, you need that. There's a lot of people like Dean Malenko can wrestle his ass off, but you give him a mic, he ain't gonna do nothing. Nope. You know what I'm saying? Now she has to find out who she wants to be as a wrestler, because you have to be your own person. No one wants to see a reincarnation of Eddie Guerrero. But she also has to carry the Eddie Guerrero name. So she has to be better than her peers because she's a Guerrero, while still trying to figure out who she's going to be.
May I say something? May I interject? And this is to have to do with your favorite wrestler. My favorite wrestler also.
John Cena.
No. Good one.
Becky Lynch.
Close. My question to you is, you see how she couldn't do it? Why don't you give Charlotte Flair her credit on being able to surpass or at least survive her father's legacy, which is a big legacy?
She hasn't
and
yet.
Actually, no, hey, she's been successful. She's been successful.
In terms of them giving her all the stuff, I mean, her accolades, yeah, I get it. But but you can't compare Ric Flair to Charlotte Flair.
No, but that's Michael Jordan's. That's like being Michael Jordan's son. You ain't gonna have Michael Jordan's records, but if you're good, you did a good job. I mean, good job. You wasn't your father. Nobody's gonna be Ric Flair. Nobody.
Okay, I'm gonna give it to you this way because you don't know. So in NXT, you have a point. Because NXT, she was Charlotte. And she did, when you do it with Flair. She wasn't Ric Flair's daughter. She was Charlotte. Then she gets brought up to the main roster and becomes instantly Ric Flair's daughter. She had to, she was still doing her thing, but she had to be more Ric Flair's daughter than Charlotte. You understand what I'm saying? in NXT,
Correct.
she was
And that
able
was-
to shine and do her wrestling, and it was dope. My
But that's
beef with
more like
most.
call on the higher ups.
No, yeah, but I mean, there's no beef with her how she acts and all. It's just right now she's still relatively new. Like, yes, she's more seasoned than the people that are coming up now, but she hasn't reached legendary status. You know what I'm saying? When she gets to where she's going, she'll get her props or her flowers that people like to say. You understand? But as of right now, you know, you're only as good as your last match or something, but you still got to show me something. You can't rest on that. And then NXT, you do good, and then you come up to the main roster, you're Ric Flair's daughter, and okay, what now? I'm just supposed to accept it?
I got a follow-up question for both of y'all.
Before you ask, what are y'all guys' opinions on it?
Let's finish.
On what I just said.
I want to see her outside of WWE. I mean, we know Ric Flair is the man because he wrestled everywhere. We've only seen Charlie wrestle in WWE. That's it. You know, we got to see her in other places.
You want to see her in DR?
I want to see her everywhere. I want to see her in different promotions with other talent that's out there that's gonna, you know, elevate her game to a whole nother level.
Without the juggernaut behind her.
I don't think her wrestling is to that level where she could go anywhere and have a great match with any. I don't think she's there yet.
She could be, because you know how sometimes they have to wrestle a certain way in the WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look at Miro. He's doing fantastic work in AEW now. You know what I'm saying? And WWE, he was just the one-trick pony with that big super kick type shit. But go ahead, Gigi. What was your opinion on that before Show brings up his secondary question?
I want to see her. I would definitely love to see her in AEW, just because I just have this fantasy match of Charlotte Flair versus fucking Britt Baker. You know, I think that would be a really great match between them two, and then, you know, it's not just AEW I want to see her in, but I kind of want to see her in New Japan Pro Wrestling, because over there it is strong style. So I want her to actually fight one of the top Japanese wrestlers out there right now to see how that's going to go. Like, we can bring in, you know, Shida from AEW, but I feel like Shida's been too Americanized, where in Japan it's just a whole different atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I want to see that level in Charlotte. I feel like I've seen all these matches with Charlotte Flair in them, even if they're just like new call-ups from NXT or something like that. You know, I want to see her do something different. She needs to branch away from WWE.
I think she can excel in New Japan Pro Wrestling. That style, I think she can excel in that style. All right, so what's
I feel like she'll be bigger in New Japan Pro Wrestling than she is in WWE, to be quite honest with you.
That is true.
My follow-up question to you and the guest. Probably the guest first.
Well, Gigi's not a guest, but all right.
No, not that guest.
I mean, she's been here long enough.
I meant to Kenny, bro. Damn.
Kenny's family now.
Oh, Kenny's family?
Yeah.
To family.
Yeah. There you go. But I mean, he likes John Cena, but we'll fix that.
You know, we'll figure it out.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
always that one uncle that likes the Red Sox, or you know, that one cousin.
Yeah. We'll fix his wagon.
That likes the fucking Patriots. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. Yo, if Ric Flair was your father, would you use it?
Hell yeah, I would use it. Hell yeah, I would.
Me too. That's what I figured, because I felt like are penalizing her because she's using her father. When I would, my father's Ric Flair. Woo! I don't gotta do shit. Give me the same role.
No, so here's my thing with that show. I would use it, but I would use it kind of like how Cody Rhodes uses it, or Dustin Rhodes uses it. It's like, I'm not a reincarnation of Ric Flair, but I am a Flair, and I'm gonna have my own spin on it. You know what I'm saying? Because she's wearing the robes, but she's not, limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling, dealing, son of a gun. She's just wearing the robes. She's just trying, no, but I'm just saying, she's just basically coming out talking about, I'm Ric Flair's daughter. Now, if she had her own spin on it as a Flair and whatever a woman would do that would equal nowadays to that whole thing, and that came out, like if she was, I'm not even gonna say what I'm gonna say, but if she was like doing something like that equivalent, where she was like, yo, not only am I better than you in the ring, but I'm making making more money or whatever the case may be, I'm more popular than you are, using the same charisma as Flair did, then I get it. You know what I'm saying?
You would want to see her like define her father, like, yo, I got more money than you, my limousine is better. I thought she would have like joined them, like, I'm daddy's little girl. Every limousine, every Rolex he had, I got it. He gave it to me. I'm rolling with him. You want her to be like, nah, I got my own money. I'm better than you. My limousine better than you. Look at my Rolex. You ain't had this. I
will always advocate for somebody being themselves, but also when wrestling, like, put your spin on it. Do something for it. You know what I'm saying?
I did it. Hey,
like Tessa Blanchard isn't out here, though. I don't know her that well because I don't watch TNA.
Let's just stop because ain't nobody wants her in the.
No, but I'm saying like
she's a good wrestler,
but she's doing stuff outside of the Blanchard name. You know what I'm saying? Or like, let's say if Jake the Snake Roberts' kid, if he had a kid and he was a wrestler, if he just came in, if he just walked out with a snake and did a DDT, I'd be like, bro, we got the WWE Network for this shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Be something else. Like, you can be Jake the Snake Roberts' son and still have that mentality because you grew up with the dude and you're a sick fuck also. But be someone other than Jake the Snake Roberts. Be someone other, or if you're gonna be him, and don't just, look, guys, I'm dressing up for Comic-Con. Now, I want to make it clear, I'm not taking away anything from Charlotte Flair. She is very athletic, and she's a wrestler. You know what I'm saying?
She can put on a show.
But I'm just saying, like, there's in my eyes, from what I see, I would, like some more.
Listen, bro.
It's always. I'm sorry, Show. To me, it's like you can do so much better, and that's where my passion comes from. You can do so much better than what you're doing, and that's my beef with John Cena also. No, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like him.
But I'm gonna cut you off for 1 second.
Beyonce had the best video of all time.
2 words.
Being respectful to Kenny's time. This man needs to dip all around the
shit. Yeah, he does. My bad.
No, I'm actually gonna cut off right now. That's why I was gonna be like, hold on before you go into your rant.
Oh, no, yo, no rant. Yo, Kenny, give us your top 5 cruiserweights real quick.
Oh my god. Top 5. I mean, number 5, I'm gonna go Daniel Bryan.
Okay.
Nice.
Number 4, TJP.
Okay.
Number 3, I'm gonna go Billy Kidman.
Okay.
Number 2, I'm gonna go Chris Jericho.
Okay.
And the last one, number 1 in my eyes, is Dean Malenko.
Man.
All right. I get it. I dig it.
Got his cruiserweight shit going.
Yeah, for real.
He had it ready. He must have heard that question. He said, Dean Malenko number 1.
No, I told Kenny the topics we were gonna talk about.
Hey, he get ready.
The word. At
Kenny,
least
we appreciate your time, brother.
Yeah, we do.
Thank you. I had a lot of fun here. I wish I could stay more. I mean, obviously, I will listen to you guys on the drive to work right now. But yeah, man, listen, definitely, I can't wait to have you guys on my show. I've been trying to get Gigi for the longest to come on. I see she's a night owl, so I got to get her like super late at night.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
yes.
But like I said, anytime you guys want to come on, anybody who's listening to this right now, if you guys want to check me out, go on the Call Up Podcast over on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Play. I do interviews every single Monday. And I also do a segment called the Fig Life, which comes out Saturdays as well, where I just interview just random people about random shit, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Nice.
Hey, you interview some awesome people, man.
Thank you.
Don't be downplaying it. I saw your page. You got some good wrestlers in there. Crazy.
But I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man, whenever you want to come back, bro.
But before you go, I do want to say this. It was so funny. The other day, I was at Target and I was just with my daughter. We're just chilling. She's like, "Oh, let me show you the toy section because they switched it up." I was like, "All right, let's go." Completely switched it up and everything like that. But in the midst of finding her new toys, I found myself a new one. And I thought of you because you were coming on the show. But, sir, I end up copying myself the China Elite collection. With Rocco.
Oh,
Rocco right here. Yes!
Okay.
Yes! Excited.
I love that, bro. I love that figure.
Very nice. China in the building.
Yeah, for
guys,
real.
Well, enjoy yourselves. I'll be listening to the rest of this show.
Appreciate you stopping by,
I'll
brother.
be talking to you.
Definitely.
Yeah, for real.
Always
right. All right.
Yourself.
You too.
All right, brother.
That was our boy Kenny from The Call-Up, at The Call-Up on YouTube, Instagram, man.
Link is in the chat right now for him.
Yes, sir.
Very down to earth. He's a huge collector. Oh man, this guy. I mean, I don't know who spends more money on elite figures than this guy, probably. But definitely cool. Definitely does giveaways. I know I was a winner of one of his giveaways. So that's actually the Eddie Guerrero Elite collection that I have on my wall here was from one of his giveaways. So he's legit. He's cool. He does the interviews. So if you guys see him, check him out.
Definitely. Sure, y'all go over there. Y'all might win something. Matter of fact, I tried to win. I forgot what it was recently. He had a giveaway. Right, I remember. I wonder who won that.
He doesn't even know who won his own giveaway.
Nah, it wasn't me with the giveaway. It was Kenny.
The Becky, the
Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley, yes.
Yeah.
That was dope, though.
Yeah, it was dope.
We didn't get anything done, but the cruiserweight for his list. We still got to finish show's list because some dickhead wanted to go on a rant for 25 minutes about John Cena, but we're not gonna talk about that.
Nah, that's cool. You going around. Hey, let it all out, bro. You know you get the camera from time to time. Just go in, do your thing.
It's my therapy. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I'm traumatized by this motherfucker. No, but
Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
For you to finish your cruiserweight?
Yes, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
You know, I was buying time so I could switch my background because I got my next cruiserweight ready, but you see, you messed me up. Y'all should have played. Y'all should have played along with me. You know what's crazy? He said Dean Malenko. Hey, y'all don't believe me. I didn't download that picture before he said that. That was gonna be one of my guys. I said Ultimo Dragon. I said moving to Guerrero. I said Eddie Guerrero. Is Penta a cruiserweight? I wanted to. That was the question.
He's a luchador, but
Felix would be more of a cruiserweight because he's lighter. Remember, cruiserweights are essentially guys who are like more of a light feather.
Is he heavier than? Y'all really make Eddie Guerrero look small because I thought he was in his 250s almost. Like I would see Eddie as Roman Reigns size. I thought Roman Reigns in the Shield, maybe.
Well, the thing is, back in the days, the bodies were different. So to compare them to wrestlers now, the wrestlers now are more leaner and more defined than they were back in the day. Remember, back in the day, you had to be the biggest dude to make it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
physically biggest dude.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, bodybuilders, legit, just straight up bodybuilders.
That's the type of guys Vince McMahon like.
This is true. Yo, Pimp, Lay couldn't make it today, but you know he sent his cruiserweight picks, and you know he told everybody. I don't know, would Lay be like, "Oh my bad, I didn't make it," or would he just be like, "Yo, fuck you, I'll be there next week"?
Yeah,
probably.
It's late. Fuck you. I'll be there next week.
That's it.
Gee, show is always fucking late. Y'all could allow me one. That sounds like late.
He sent his list. I don't know. Should I play the voice message that he sent us, or just listen to it and say it? Or?
Well, do you know what?
So I can take it. I'll take it on the list. Wait,
hey, that's dope. Let's hear it.
You want to? So you wanna go through your list, or should we? I don't know. We should play. We must proofread this before we can play it.
Yeah, for real.
We just say it. That's all. We're just doing things.
For real.
I got a bonus cruiserweight. Bonus cruiserweight for me.
Wait, is that all 5? Did you do all 5?
He said Juventud.
I said Juventud, Ultimo Dragon. Eddie. Rey Mysterio.
And Dean Malenko.
I asked about Penta too.
But you also said Dean Malenko.
I also said Dean Malenko.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
And the bonus is Haku. Is that what his name is?
Hakeem?
Hakeem
the Dream. That's the one man gang, bro.
Hakeem. Oh man.
All right, so I'll do my list while Gigi screens Leia's message. So I got Rey Mysterio, Psychosis,
ooh,
Juventud Guerrero,
What?
nice,
Eddie Guerrero,
What?
and Jushin Thunder Liger.
I forgot about Jushin
Jangalang. And Jushin Thunder Liger, yeah. That's my 5.
Well, that was like, I love Justin Chingaling, whatever his name is. Damn. Justin Thunder Liger. There you go. I got it right.
Oh, he's good. I like him. Oh, wow. A difficult name, and he got right.
I got it finally right.
Wait, it took him 3 weeks. It took him 3 weeks to pronounce Jushin.
I'm sorry, yeah.
I had to type it in to
Bailey
actually figure it
Monroe.
out.
Got Bailey Monroe, you know?
Bailey Monroe. First female signed as Diamond Wrestling.
Hey, if y'all haven't seen, go see that video, man. Perfect editing.
For real.
First female wrestler in the building. Diamond Wrestling. Shit, AEW Diamond.
We got picks. We can totally play it. It's all good because it needs to be said. I felt it through there. I was like, no, it needs to be said and heard from him. So here we go with Leia's cruiserweight picks. There we go. And
so that's my 5 top cruiserweights of all time. It's going to be Eddie, Ray, Elix Skipper. That's right. I said Skipper. Of course, have to go with Red, the amazing Red, for all those that don't know that. And last but not least, Dean Malenko.
Okay.
And I know people, oh my God, Japan guys don't know that. Well, I didn't get exposed to New Japan until I started watching stuff on my own. The top 5, on the other hand, I got introduced to right away and completely amazed by them. So there goes that.
Very nice.
All right, there you go.
Owning from Lay.
Harris wants to know, was AJ Styles in WCW for cruiserweights? He was, but he was there for like what, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
So if AJ Styles is a cruiserweight, Shawn Michaels is a cruiserweight too?
Well, no, AJ Styles was smaller back in them days.
Yeah, much smaller. Because even when Sean was part of the Rockers, he was still pretty big.
Word.
Okay. That's wrestling talk.
Yep. Now we need your 5, GG.
All right. My 5, definitely Eddie Guerrero. Absolutely. That was definitely going to be my top pick. Alexander. I enjoyed his work in the Cruiserweight Classics. That's what made me a fan of Cedric Alexander. My 3rd pick is actually Billy Kidman.
Ooh, that's forfeit.
As well, and Felix, AEW Felix, because I feel like he is a cruiserweight. He is a light dude.
Felix.
You talking about Ray Phoenix?
Ray Phoenix.
Oh.
I like him. I see he is a cruiserweight. If the cruiserweight champion was out there, he would definitely be on it.
In WWE, yeah, he would be a cruiserweight champion.
You know, I wish they can bring something like that to AEW to highlight those, because man, they got the talent for that, and they can really like kind of elevate that feel to it.
I would like X Division type belt in AEW, like a No Limits, but mostly it's those high flyers that go after. That'd be dope.
Hardcore match? I mean, type of.
No, the X Division. Yeah, the X Division was like their lightweights, but without calling them cruiserweights or lightweights.
Right, because WWE owns the name cruiserweights apparently, so they own the world.
Yeah.
Was the Parker cruiserweight?
Yes.
In some outfits, because he was a big dude. He was a big dude.
Bird.
Some weeks he was, some weeks he wasn't.
I like any of those.
Some weeks he got that extra pay. Some weeks he didn't.
Yeah, for real. He played both.
Well fed this week.
That's right. All right,
not bad choice. It's not bad choice.
No, yeah, definitely. I missed the cruiserweight division, to be honest with you. That, besides the NWO, that was what made WCW, my opinion.
Yeah.
Agreed. And there were so many good matches. Like, it was beautiful. That's why WWE tried to recreate it, because they knew that was something that they never had. And now they have it because they own it. But you can't organically just make it into a fucking show named 205 Live, because then you're doing too much. It wasn't organic. The Cruiserweight Classics felt more WCW like organic than the show 205 Live. Because once the show came on, I was like, I'm not here for this.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what they did. They did everything the opposite, the wrong way. And it's just a piss poor mess.
For real. I mean, I'm like, it's hard enough to fucking watch Raw. I'm not gonna watch 205 Live.
Word, make them part of the show of Raw. Like, you have so much talent, you can do a little bit of everything, but there's so much focus on cutting a promo and going into commercials than to actually fucking have a match in the ring.
Yo, for real.
My wife said it's turning into a novella.
It's always been a novella, but there was wrestling involved. Now it's just straight up fucking it's a repeat.
It's fucking MTV now. MTV was great back then. Right now, you act like, what the fuck happened? What is this? What is this mess? What happened?
Yeah.
Nah. That's why so many people want to kind of always look back into the older matches, because that was actually wrestling. Or they want to look into AEW because they actually wrestle more than they do their promos. Their promos are already pre-record. Boom, cut to the point, bullet points, boom, all right, we're out. We're not doing a lengthy ass fucking promo. And there's only their few top stars that actually cut a promo live. You know, it's more, less is more. And that's what AEW is kind of doing better, is less is more. Less promos, less live promos like this, more in-ring action. and entertaining. Like, just fucking go balls off. Go ahead, go crazy, but be safe.
No, for real, man.
There's a kid in AEW that could cut a promo though. It's that kid y'all be talking about. He's fighting with Jericho right now. I think he's feuding with Jericho.
MJF.
And, oh man, he could. Ooh, I like him as a bad guy. I don't know why.
Well, he had. All right, so he has the charisma and all that to be a bad. Like, he has that thing that will make you hate him. But
yeah, that's what it is.
I do wish that the AEW was a little bit realer with their stunts. Because you could see sometimes it's like, all right, they're trying to be the best actors they can be, you know. But I mean, it's better than what the WWE's given us, and for what we got, you know, it's pretty dope. Because at least they end their storylines in the ring, you know.
I got a question to that. If you know it's a novella, and you know that you're really not killing somebody, you saying you want it to be more realistic?
No, what I'm saying is, so I don't know if you watched AEW yesterday. There was a spot. All right, so
I didn't, unfortunately.
I didn't watch all of it because I fell asleep watching the basketball game because I just don't get enough sleep at night. But there was a spot where Jericho was talking to someone about the shit he got to go through to wrestle MJF, and then MJF and Aries Spears came in and attacked him, and MJF was holding his arm, and you can see Jericho like turning around to Spears trying to see where the shot's coming from, you know, with the chair to hit his arm, and it was like they're waiting there. It's just stuff like that, like the little polishing you need to do. Yeah, gotcha. The little polishing, that's where I wanted to look more realistic. You know what I'm saying? Just like that stuff you know, you could, like, we all know they're not professional actors. But, you know, stuff like that, back in the day, it felt real. When Austin and Booker T had that fight in the grocery store, you know, that felt like they really had a fight in the grocery store and no one knew what the fuck was going on.
That's because we were younger, though. I feel. Because I feel like now if we watch Stone Cold and Booker T fighting in the store, you would be criticizing it. Like, you too smart for it. Like, really? The store's empty and they fighting and he hit him with the... I feel like, because when we was young, everything you've mentioned, to me, I wouldn't have noticed. Like, plenty of times that a guy went to do a somersault from the top rope and you see the guy on the floor getting up and scooting over to lay in the right spot. When we was kid, we didn't know what the hell that was. Nowadays, you'll probably be like, oh, he's moving over to sit comfortably. It's not real.
No, well, all right. So here's the thing, though, man. It's like stuff like that. I get it because, one, you gotta be safe out there. He's moving in position to make sure that they don't get hurt, and he needs to be there, right? And you're not supposed to be looking at him anyway because this guy's doing a shooting star press and shit like that. But just I brought out the point of Austin and Booker T is because they made it look believable, and they also entertained. Because like if you look at Booker T's expressions, I saw it recently. He was hilarious getting his ass kicked in that fucking grocery store, and Austin was Austin. You know what I'm saying? Like, they took a lot of liberties when they did shit. Like, I loved when The Rock would get on the mic in the middle of the match doing a commentary like, this jabroni over here thinks he's gonna hold up, and then he'll punch the dude and come back to do a commentary. I love that shit. You know what I'm saying?
It was so entertaining.
Yes.
Extremely entertaining.
Me too.
I would have kept laughing with the whole Booker T and fucking Stone Cold in the grocery store. Be like, that shit will never happen. But that shit's funny. Like, cause he was like all like his facial expressions is what made it, and then Austin just being Austin, not giving a damn and just doing his thing. It all of it just adds to it. Yeah,
there you
all
go.
of that. Yup, there you go. All of it. And then he has a shirt that says sucker. And then it's like, man, you saying sucker, this, sucker, that. Man, right now you looking like a sucker getting your ass beat in the
That's
fucking
right.
bodega over here, you know, in the white people bodega.
Oh, yeah.
For real.
In the supermarket, all up in there. That's it, yo.
The bread
was
mashes.
great. When he threw the milk at him, when he was cashing him out, everything. From beginning to end, it was entertaining.
For me, it was the talking. The Stone Cold, hey, you want some vitamins?
And
everything he used to say for me. It was
and they had a better sense of timing because that thing, it didn't last too long. There's a lot of stuff that they do now. It's like, yo, bro, it's been 20 minutes. Like, can you stop already? Like, we came back from commercial and you're still doing this shit. Like, hello.
I agree.
But, so, all right, Harris has a question. Owen Hart was 221 pounds. Do you consider him a cruiserweight? I personally don't.
No, he's more of a technician. Like, I mean, you can say also that about Dean Malenko, but Dean Malenko was actually, he was running them ropes. Not to say Owen Hart wasn't, but Owen Hart was more like, try to be submission, likewise. I mean, he's a Hart. These Hart, you know, it's a different type of style that he does.
They take it to heart. No point intended. Those people, generation upon generation, we need to know what we're doing.
Yeah, it's literally in his blood.
Yeah.
Being trained in the dungeon, all the stories that we've heard that, like, yo, when you're training in the dungeon, there's a dungeon for a reason. They don't call it that just to call it that. And they would have to out wrestle, not do flips between the ropes, hurricanranas, like all, like, cruiserweight, it is more of a style of a luchador, but just on a lighter side. You know, with also some, you know, technical moves and stuff like that they have, but most of their stuff is like more high flying, risk taking, off the top ropes, in between ropes, you know, really just kind of utilizing your whole entire environment, where Owen Hart was more of an on the mat wrestler.
He could fly though. He had he was like Flying Brian, you know, he had the athleticism for it, but he was best known for his technical ability. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like those type of fighters. Those grab you by the waist, reversal, hey, with the elbow, reverse into the elbow, hey, hold on, Poppy.
So, show that is called chain wrestling.
Chain wrestling.
Yep.
Yeah. So
and that's so entertaining to watch. With certain people, chain wrestling is just so entertaining to watch. It's like, damn, and then they both get on their feet simultaneously. It's like, man, that's beautifully done.
Oh yeah,
I love this. Like, this is great. Now we're gonna start the match. No,
yeah. Yo, Lance Storm and Jerry Lynn used to do that all the time in ECW. That was, to me, that was awesome. Like, I liked ECW because they did like the hardcore shit, but when they had their real wrestlers wrestle, I liked it even more. You know, to me, it's like a work of art. You know,
I agree.
Because my bad, Sean. But
no, I was just saying nothing. Go ahead.
So in Japan, you have what's called like the 3 stages of a match. You have the beginning, the middle, and then the end, right? So the beginning, you're building stuff up. That's where your technical stuff comes in. And then like the middle, that's when the story's being told. And then the end is the conclusion of the match and shit. And, you know, for a while, that's pretty much what wrestling was about. You told your story throughout the match. Now it's just like, all right, we're going to do these moves and all in the night, people. You know, it was cool when Brock Lesnar did the 16 German suplexes to John Cena that one time. But now that that's his whole move set, it's like, all right, bro. You know. Yeah, the train ran out the station. You know what I'm saying? Let's especially when we know you can do so much more than that.
I agree. He got scared after he almost broke his neck. I guess I ain't doing nothing else.
Yo, for real.
Fuck this. That would have been great though, if he would have landed it. Coming from him, even though I heard he's done that before. He used to do it, if I'm not mistaken, the next NXT, the moonsault. He was just bringing it out for the first time in WWE.
That was the shooting star press.
Yeah, the shooting star press. But I've heard he's done that before. He's actually successfully done it.
So he did it in OVW, Ohio Valley Wrestling.
Yeah. In his prime.
Yes, that was before NXT.
Hey, when he fought Kurt Angle, I thought he was still in his prime.
He was.
He was a little older.
He was. I mean, a little older. Like his younger self, I guess, his younger prime. Like he's just like kind of fresh meat. You know, but even then, like he was just like superly athletic. But then a couple of years go by and try doing it again. He's like, ooh,
like
that was a little bit of an ugly move, sir. Please don't try to do that again.
Word.
we like you. We would like to see you survive. And like wrestling fans is like, damn, not this type of shit, man. Come on.
Yeah,
We've seen too much shit already, and we were raised with this too much death, man. We don't need you to break your neck and die.
Especially at WrestleMania.
Facts. Like, oh man. We can't go through this again, man.
The facts, bro.
Moment. I'm gonna move right into
He's looking mighty nice though with that little, mohawk ponytail he got going on.
I like that look. Yes.
Me too.
I like the look.
Scruffy
here, getting scruffy, no clean face. Keep that shit. I want that shit. Let that motherfucker fight Roman and oh man, Paul Heyman. It's just
he needs to fight Bobby Lashley.
That's a great angle. Oh yeah, absolutely. I want to see that match first before I want to see Brock go to fucking Raw first, destroy Bobby, and then make his way to SmackDown. And then just go up to Paul, be like, "Hey, Paul, how you doing?" And then just keep walking. And then Paul Heyman's just stuck there like, "Fuck me, my tribal king."
Do I go with the king or do I go with the Suplex City?
With the Beast Incarnate.
Do you go with the Beast Incarnate or do you go with the Tribal Chief?
True.
If you a manager. Well, Gigi, not you, because you fucking go with Roman even if he was a bum.
No.
So now manager
no.
The streets.
I know.
Not the way Brock Lesnar's looking right now.
I love Roman, but realistically, Brock Lesnar is a more of a freaking box office name than Roman Reigns would be. Even if Roman were to if he goes into Roman Reigns goes into Hollywood, ends up being like his cousin and everything like that. Yeah, sure, because that's going to be an in-house name. But Brock Lesnar as a competitor to fight is going to get more money than Roman Reigns. And we all love Paul Heyman, but let's all face it, he's also a Jew and he loves his money. And whoever cuts the check the largest is he's going to go with, and that would be Brock Lesnar.
I agree.
That is true.
And it's easy money because I haven't seen Brock Lesnar take much money lately.
That is true. But if it was Gigi making the decision, she's going for Roman,
I know.
So, hell yeah. Yes.
Yeah. I had the picture ready.
Let's go.
Yo, Show, before we transition into your next question, Pimp wants to know, Pimp says Owen Hart should have been the champion. If he didn't pass away, he believes he would have been the world champion.
Agreed. I
thought he was as good as his brother. No offense to him, because I know he's powerful.
Oh, no, he did.
To be honest with you, bro, watching the WrestleMania 10 match between the both of them and his charisma, if given the opportunity, he could have been better than his brother. Because the rivalry between Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels was dope. But you actually give Owen Hart a legitimate chance to be champion, Shawn Michaels versus Owen Hart would have been better.
Broke his neck.
Because Owen Hart can talk. And Shawn Michaels, like that build up, like the whole story, I think would have been stronger. It would have been passing the torch and Owen would have did his thing. Because he's just...
The thing is that Owen Hart was more of a heel. And the logic of wrestling, heel versus heel cannot happen. And that was the thing. They put him more as the heel, hence why if they would have made him run like a baby face, You know, yeah, absolutely. You know, and in the match itself, I agree with you. It would have been a much bigger thing, but because Owen Hart was such an amazing heel, and so was Shawn Michaels at that time, you know, they were not ever going to put bad guy versus bad guy, even though that would have been the most amazing thing ever.
Yeah,
that would have been. Oh, we fighting for the top bad guy, bro. You bad, I'm bad.
You know
well,
it.
yeah.
You know it.
Well, they had unwritten rules then back then, you know, because before Austin and Brett broke that third wall and it was like it blurred the lines between babyface and heel. It was clearly this is the only thing you had was bad guy versus good guy. Like the only time they had good guy versus good guy was Ultimate Warrior Hogan.
I thought The Rock broke that barrier because I think The Rock was the heel when people started loving him, the People's Champ, and before the People's Champ. That was with the Nation of Domination. We had the silk shirts. Ooh.
Austin and Bret Hart did that. WrestleMania 13 because everybody flipped on Bret and everybody loved Austin, but Austin was a bad guy.
That's true.
And Austin didn't turn babyface when everybody loved him. He was still a bad guy.
We just loved him as the SOB that he was.
Yeah. So, all right. So before you go, Walter wants to know: do you think that the Briscoe brothers will be in WWE or AEW one day? I don't know, man.
I'm gonna let you answer.
I don't know. I saw him in was it All In? When they came into Madison Square Garden?
They would be more. I believe that if a company were to sign them or whatever the case may be, it would definitely be AEW over WWE, because at this point, who isn't getting an AEW contract? You know, you get a contract and you get a contract and you get a contract. You just got released. Yeah, you definitely getting a contract. Wait, what's the non-compete pause? Wait, what? 30 days? Yeah, we'll take you.
For real.
If you're in NXT.
You know, but I don't, unless they go to NXT, I don't know. Homeboy right over here is giving me too much of Karrion Kross looks, and you know how they feel about having the same nigga looking like on the same show. Not for not like I'm looking at him right now, and I'm like, he's giving me, you know.
No, I can see that. I can definitely see that.
Yeah.
He gets some muscle on him. He'll look like twins.
Dead ass, fucking doppelgangers right there staring at us.
Yeah, and the WWE has specifically came out on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, MySpace, the Webster's Dictionary, Live TV, on the stock market. They came out repeatedly and said "fuck tag team wrestling." So I doubt they're gonna. Yeah, I doubt they're gonna sign them. You know, they'll probably sign them to split them up so one of them can fucking team up with Hardcore Holly or some shit.
Mm-hmm. We'll sign them.
We're gonna break you guys up as a tag team, but we're gonna put you in a different tag team.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
We're gonna put you with Mandy Moore.
With who? Somebody completely opposite of your style. Wait, what?
Yeah,
Why?
You and Otis.
Like, good shit. You guys are just gonna mesh well. It's just gonna happen.
Oh, yeah.
Are we gonna come out together? No, you guys are gonna be in the ring together already. No, we're not gonna go for the entrances. You're just gonna be in there.
Yeah, you're gonna be underneath the ring the whole night, and when it's your turn, just get.
You when it's your turn.
Yeah.
Your cue.
So
I would rather see them. I don't even want to see them in AEW because I feel like everybody's going to AEW. I want to see them in New Japan. Let's put them in New Japan. Let's start putting motherfuckers in New Japan. That's it. We're just shipping everybody to Japan now.
I would agree, but we got to get New Japan on the US Air TV and shit. I want to be able to watch, New Japan on cable TV.
It's going to be a weird channel. You already know Spike, something hidden.
Yo,
there was that one point where they had it, and then they had JR doing the English commentary for a while on I forgot what channel I had it on, but when I think it was with Verizon or some shit like that. it had New Japan Pro Wrestling in English. But I think it was like 2 weeks or a week behind or something like that, you know? But they had it at one point, and that's how I started realizing Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, and all these other stuff. But, you know, with everything that's happening, they cut the ties off with, I believe, the company. But I haven't seen them. What
happened to these independent channels we used to have on the illegal cable box back in the days? Channel 34, where they had the regular ass backyard wrestling and shit. What was going on?
Verizon took all that shit.
Like that. Damn.
Verizon took all those fucking channels.
Yeah, I remember.
Public access? Shit, what are you talking about?
Public access, you remember? It used to be a guy with a phone recording. You could tell it's like rookie movies. We old.
Back in the day, every Saturday at 1:00 in the afternoon, I used to watch Triple R. The Spanish lucha or fucking lucha libre and shit. That was my shit. Oh man,
my Theo was always watching that shit. So
40,
we were there time that shit was on.
Oh yeah, like 46 or some shit.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, weird shit.
That's what they need to do with New Japan.
No, for real. What's your next question, Joe?
I didn't have a question. It was more a comment. I heard through the grapevines that if John Cena, which you guys already messed it up, yeah. If John Cena didn't make it, I heard this was the guy they was trying to get to replace him. Brock Lesnar.
That sounds like a better choice.
So, is it true that he's coming back soon?
I don't know. And to be honest with you, Shaw, I really hate the fact that so many people know the WWE's business.
Me too. But it's always been like
it was something to be a surprise.
Yes. I would rather him come out of nowhere and no one know about it than everyone know about it for 4 or 5 months and he shows up.
I know that there's a talk about fucking Oberg. And yes, I said that correctly. Oberg. Okay. Yeah, this old motherfucker is coming back. We got a new Oberg. He deserved it.
Right, he's been undefeated.
He's coming back. Why?
I would rather Undertaker than Oberg. At least Undertaker he used to know how to wrestle. He's just old. Oberg never knew how to wrestle. Now he doesn't have the power to fucking fake his jackknife.
All right, so according to Goldberg, he didn't power train for that wrestling match because he knows the Undertaker likes to go 30, 40 minutes. So he did more conditioning to last that long in that match. And it didn't help he got a concussion. But that's what he said. That's what he said.
He gave himself a fucking concussion because he was doing that stupid, I'm gonna rage myself up and fucking put my head through a locker. I'm concussed. The fuck was I thinking?
I heard he hit the pole.
No, yeah, he hit the turnbuckle. The ring post. He speared the ring post.
Through with the elbow, with that shoulder. When they fake the shoulder hit the post?
Yeah.
And I heard he ran straight into the head. Dunk.
Well, everybody rams their head into the wall once in a while.
Yeah, you gotta know how to cover yourself. You need to know how to work. Not just throw, jackhammers and fucking do spears. It's just not working. We don't need him back. Why? Why are you bringing somebody back? We don't want to see him back. What we want to see are some of the stars that you already have on the roster that you're just leaving in the catering section.
Well,
that's what we want to see.
They have to justify all these releases. And
it's not only that, it's to also get TV ratings now because it's been tremendously low for them. So they're just trying to bring up all these fucking big names because now they're coming back to a live crowd. And it's sad. You have to try to rely on some old big names just because you don't believe in your own product. Push a whole bunch of these young new talents that's fucking hungry.
Let them get a chance to shine. They'll push themselves.
Exactly. They'll create their own feuds. So it's like, well, I just listen. I just try to go out there. We just gonna try to do something.
Yo, John Morrison and Ricochet tore the house down on Monday.
It was match of the night.
Oh yeah. And that I was watching Raw like, damn, son. I thought it was gonna be the first time that the fans are back, so I was like, oh, this is gonna be some crazy shit.
No, it's fucking pre-recorded.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Jimmy Uso was still on there. I remember texting y'all.
Yeah.
It threw me off because this is the shit on Friday Night SmackDown. It was like, this is the last time we'll be here in the Thunderdome. They made it seem, and then I get it. I guess now I'm seeing it as, oh, okay, SmackDown's last time to be in the Thunderdome. But I'm underneath the impression that this shit is gone because they're all saying, thanks so much for the Thunderdome, guys. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Live crowd. No. Pre-recorded.
And then the crazy shit is Bailey even put out a video of them tearing down the Thunderdome. So I'm like, all right, cool. Monday night was gonna have a live show.
No.
Oh wait, my bad. Forget that one.
Spike.
There you go.
There you go.
All right. So speaking of pushes, one of the other topics we had was who did you wish, if you had a magic wand and you go back in time, who would you push, basically?
Oh, shit.
I'll give you mine. I have two. Tyler Breeze and Bobby Roode.
Oh, man. I just watched Robert Roode in Brooklyn, too. Oh, man. So the pop that he got that night, it was there. It was fucking glorious, so to speak. Everybody sang his fucking theme song to the T. We knew all the words.
Oh, yeah.
And the fact that he's just like coming down as if he's one of God's angels from the sky. His persona in NXT is far beyond one of his best work that he's done in WWE compared to the main roster shit that he's been doing. Which is pure shit. I agree though. That's good. Damn. There's so many. Like,
are you thinking
women through the roster? I'm going through women roster right
you need time to think, or you got the answer?
Bitches.
Yeah, give her time to think, Show.
Yeah.
I'll give you time to think. I got two. One is Penta. I feel like Penta, from watching him, he's either turning or he is like a Rey Mysterio, like a person that makes the match look great. And it sucks that they're not making him the guy, because he's got to make everybody else look good. So it's like, that's how I'm seeing it. Like, I feel like I only seen a couple of matches, or maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like I'm getting that feeling that he's not gonna win. He's always gonna come close. He's always gonna have an awesome match, but they always gonna have him propel everybody else. And Mr. Penta lover over here himself will probably correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh no, you're not wrong.
Okay, that's one guy I wish they would like put the title on him and let him shine. Like, let him be with the crowd. Let him be a baby face. Even though he's not a baby face, I heard he was a bad guy that turned into a baby face by mistake. And not mistake. The crowd loved it.
Well, he was a bad guy, and then he teamed up with his brother, and then they just went wild and became one of the most popular tag teams.
Gotcha, the Lucha Brothers.
Yes.
Hey, I'm learning.
No, but what you said was right. When you mentioned him, in my head, I was like, really? And then I was like, no, yeah, I get it. I'm with you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with you. You know what, Show? For the first time, you gotta.
Hey. And number two, maybe I'm surprising y'all, is CM Punk. I felt like they treated my boy just like Kofi, where they gave him the title just to give it to him, and they didn't really give him somebody to wrestle. They just here's the title. There's no feud. There's no fucking nobody you're supposed to wrestle. And he's like, I'm the champion. Who the fuck do I defend this against? What am I the champion for if it's not credible?
That's John Cena's fault.
Hey, that's crazy.
But you know what?
That's good because I was thinking about CM Punk as well because of that whole of everything. Oh man, I will always be a CM Punk wrestling fan.
Yes, well.
Make sure we get this right. Wrestling fan.
Yes.
Can't say so much about his MMA work.
They took the loss back though.
However, cutting promos and actually wrestling in the ring and being, yes, one of the best in the world.
At his size.
Absolutely.
Crazy.
Absolutely. For me, I'm going to go with old school Luna Vachon.
Ooh.
You know, because she was feisty as a one. She great manager, great pairing up with Bam Bam Bigelow. That was just an amazing pair with both their looks. You know, spot on. You know, but not only was that, but she was a gritty wrestler. And then when we had turned into the divas, right? It wasn't what fit her arsenal. It wasn't what they should have done because she's not a diva. She is an old school wrestler that will fuck you up and is batshit crazy. She is a character that is no other. You have, I think the only other girl I have ever seen her head shaved off to the side and it's going to be right now is Frankie Monet, which is John Morrison's wifey.
Okay.
You know, and she's rocking that shit very nicely. But in all the years of wrestling, all the women that I've seen always had their full lock of hair on, ponytail, side, whatever. Nothing where it's like a mohawk type style. Different hair colors, yeah, but nothing like that I've seen. Even in New Japan, they just cut it short, making it look themselves like anime. You know? She had a different look to her. She had a different attitude. She carried herself differently. And she was a force to not fuck with because she is, you look at her like, nah. She got all this veiny shit, makeup, looking like tattoos type of style. She's grilling me like a fucking dog, like a mad dog. I ain't fucking with this bitch. Nah, she gonna kill me. And then you just run away from her. She had that persona, that fear, and that look. You know? She wasn't the best looking. She had a strong face, but that strong face just showed you that she wasn't one to be fucked with. And I think they missed their opportunity by not putting a title belt on her or like just having her run with something. You know, her matches, I want to say, with Alundra Blaze. I think she had some matches with Alundra Blaze, if I'm not mistaken. Sherry Martel, and she just was around. You know, I think they missed a big opportunity with her. My second one has to be the most recent one, that is Keith Lee. The minute first and foremost, you hype him up. And we're all basking in his glory with his song. Man, that shit was hype. I listened to that song when I was like, yeah, you know what? I want to feel like I'm having a hype day. I'm going to put Keith Lee's song because that's how I feel. It's uplifting. And then to him come out to a generic song, it just right down. And it's not to say the song is what made him, but it's what completed him as a package, as a total package. Massive man who can move as fast as Bam Bam and as heavy as Vader and whatnot.
My bad. I pressed the wrong button.
Kenny's back?
I pressed the wrong button.
Made him come back?
Shit.
Oh,
damn it! Oh,
my bad.
Hey, he's back. He got it.
You know what it is? No. The thing is, when you leave, it freezes the picture there. So if we want, we can still have the podcast with him.
That's dope. That's why I was like, yo, how the fuck you made him come back? He said he had to leave.
I
Like,
called up
give him a chance.
I called up his boss and I was like, nah, we need him on the podcast.
Fuck that. We need an audible on that. We switching everything.
Word.
That's great.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Keith Lee. Oh, man. Hey, Keith Lee. One, you made my man shave his whole entire face. And if it was just all Keith Lee thinking about that, I mean, he was rolling with the punches. He didn't want to cause any animosity. He didn't want to be like, nah, I would rather want to keep that. I think that's part of my character. Anything that they were like, nah, I think we need to have a new song. Okay. I think we probably need to, like, have you clean shaved. Okay. I think you need to come out with a different ring attire. Okay. You know, and although he's saying, no, it's not really what they're choosing, it's what I'm choosing. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like, yo, you should say something to the fans that it's actually you that's thinking that, not us. You know, it feels a little bit forced. One, you change his whole entire music to a generic song. A generic song that I can go ahead and find on my 2K 19, 20, whatever fucking game I can go ahead and do as my entrance. All right. You gave him a generic song. All right. At least let him come in with his new song so we can bask in his glory, sing the whole shit. If you want to change it a couple weeks later, sure. But don't take that away from us on day one. That's just wrong.
Yeah, but didn't they had to change his song and a couple of other songs because the people who made his music, they no longer were under contract or something?
No.
They were no longer under contract, but the thing was that they would have to pay the
royalties.
Royalty. Yeah.
Okay.
And they could pay it because it happened to other wrestlers that just joined prior to him, and then some wrestlers from NXT got called up, and these particular composers who wrote certain songs, like Shinsuke Nakamura's song, Bobby Roode's song, some of the favorites that we've been really enjoying ourselves to, they moved up to the roster while they weren't even in the company. And I think it was just that one time where they were like, yeah, I think the buck stops here with you. We can't have you come on there with your song. And he was the one that actually sang that song. He was the one that actually laid those lyrics on the track. If you hear the Keith Lee song, it's him actually fucking rhyming to it.
Really? I didn't even notice that.
Keith Lee always makes his own original entrance songs. This was how he was from day one as a independent wrestler, and he stood remaining doing his own songs when he got to WWE. Song is definitely Keith Lee rhyming to it.
I hate that. I hate that the WWE wants you to be famous when they want you to be famous. If you become famous organically by mistake, we're going to take it all away from you. Instead of saying, damn, you became famous, let's ride the spaceship. Nah, you didn't become famous on our time. We wasn't ready for you to be famous. They did that to another guy. It was a white guy. He got over. Everybody was... It was
Zack Ryder.
Zack Ryder. Yeah, he got over.
You know why?
By mistake, and it's like, nah. You can't get over without us.
You know why, Show? Because the WWE goes, John Cena's our guy. We're going to put all our money in his merchandise, in his travel, in his promotion, and all that other stuff. He's our guy. Zack Ryder's becoming more popular. No. We put too much money in John Cena. You're going to have to calm him the fuck down. Cesaro's getting over. No. We put too much money in John Cena. In the Attitude Era, it was literally go out there. You had 3 minutes. Do your best.
That's how it should be.
Yeah. Now, no. It's we put all our money in John Cena. We want him to be our guy. That's it. There's no one else.
That's dumb. They used to make money from The Rock. They used to make money from Stone Cold. They used to make money from Kurt Angle. They used to make money for everybody. Everybody had a little piece of shine.
But it's the thing. Yeah, but it's the thing though. When it becomes like something like almost of a monopoly, where the one person who's outselling more merch 4 times more than anybody else that they have employed to them. That's what they rely on, that only solely one person, and everybody else can hit the bricks. They get shitted on. You know, yeah, we'll give you some shine. IC title, we'll give you some shine here. But even then, they weren't getting as much love for a long time. The IC title was becoming a joke. There was no prestige to it. I gotta give it to The Miz. The Miz actually was like, nah, I'm gonna hold this on for a while. We're not gonna be flip-flopping this title. I'm gonna put work into this title. And he actually said, I'm gonna bring back the prestige to this Intercontinental Championship. Pat Patterson had this. Shawn Michaels had this. The best of the best had it. You know, that the Intercontinental Championship was basically almost like WWF's back in the day Cruiserweight Championship.
Or King of the Ring to me.
But
the next thing.
It was you're the best wrestler we have in the company, and then the world title was you're the most profitable wrestler.
Correct.
And no, but yeah, it's still almost a joke because there's so many times you're like, yo, who's the Intercontinental Champion? And you have to take a moment and go, who is the Intercontinental Champion? You know, like you have to think about it sometimes.
It's Apollo Crews, right?
Yeah, it's still Apollo Crews
right now.
Like, who's the SmackDown Tag Team Champions?
Hit me with the Jeopardy sound.
That's pretty much what it is.
SmackDown. I know. I gotta answer. And hold on. I'm gonna answer with my backgrounds. The SmackDown WWE champions are these two guys right here. It has to be.
All I see is Keith Lee.
Wait a minute. What happened to the? Oh,
he did hold titles at one point.
Oh no, you can't see it.
See, Sheamus.
Sheamus is Cesaro.
Good day, sir.
You lose.
Yeah, they haven't been a tag team for years,
man.
But
I know.
Yeah, it's been a while since the Bar has held us tag team champion.
Yo, my man Kenny's in the chat. He said Bobby Roode and Ziggler. No, isn't it Rey Mysterio and Dominic?
Oh, from the handicap match.
Yeah, the three of them.
SmackDown's Tag Team Championship is indeed Rey Mysterio Jr. and Dominic. They have yet to defend it recently because Dominic, died when Roman Reigns decided to powerbomb him outside of the ring. And then Rey Mysterio died in Hell in a Cell, because he had to fight for his hijo.
Oh, yeah.
For his familia.
Now,
because it's all family.
Isn't that sad? That we had to be like, yo, diehard wrestling fans, who's the tag team champions? Oh.
Yeah, even a call-up said somebody else. Roode.
Bobby Roode and Ziggler. They were the champion. They were the people that...
They just came back. Dominic and Rey Mysterio just came back on Friday Night SmackDown when they put, the bar of a chair across the mouths of the Usos.
Yep. And I'm sitting here like, yo, they won the titles in handicap matches. Rey Mysterio beat Bobby Roode and Ziggler by himself, and then Dominic beat them to defend it by himself. It's like, really?
And those are the only two matches they had.
Yeah,
so far.
You could have made it so special to have Rey and Dominic together winning the shit together. You had to fuck that up too. No one, honestly, no one gave a shit about Rey Mysterio and Dominic winning the tag team titles, and you had to fuck it up that way. Like you're just gonna pile more shit on the shit pile, right? Like, oh, it's bad enough that we have Rey Mysterio, who's the biggest little man in the business. He's getting older. He can't do as much stuff as he used to with all the knee surgeries he's had. And then his son, who's new in this business, who's just starting to get his shit together. It's bad enough that we have them going up against two
and he's
seasoned...
so green.
Oh yeah,
he's super green.
They're going up against seasoned athletes and Bobby Roode and Ziggler, veterans. And then you have to have Ray beat them in a handicap match, and then Dominic beat. Why couldn't you just have a straight up tag team match?
Or Ziggler could have kept them. Ziggler could have moved that match along. I think Ziggler's a good enough wrestler.
Ziggler and Bobby Roode could have kept that match along. Bobby Roode could have been champion. He could have been champion.
Let's correct that sentence. Bobby Roode should have been champion.
True.
He should have been champion. He should have been a long reigning champion. Okay? He built his credibility when he was in TNA, and not for nothing, he built the shit out of TNA when he was a fucking champion.
He did. That was one of the most interesting parts of TNA.
Absolutely. And then his glorious run in NXT as a competitor, as a champion. He can talk on the mic. He doesn't need Ziggler. The man can go. He was fucking dope. He was dope as a tag team with Beer Money. You know, because that worked out. That Beer Money shit worked out. And then when he decided to be Bobby Roode, this rich man, lifestyle like a Ric Flair type shit, you know, then it elevated him more as a character. But you're just honestly holding him down when you put him together with Ziggler. I love Ziggler to death, but his time has come and he needs to move on. And I would rather see Bobby Roode in singles matches going for the title, and he can go up against Bobby Lashley.
He's done it before in TNA. Exactly.
Bring that back. Bring that. If you see it, you would see that it was a good fucking match. They can go.
And not for nothing, if you're not gonna make him world champion, right, WWE champion, whatever, he's talented enough to reestablish the Intercontinental Championship. If he were to hold it, he can bring that back to its glory days of, the best wrestler on the roster has this title. Like, that's how good he is.
Boy, do I miss that. When a wrestler used to make that title elevate. Like Macho, man. Macho used to carry that thing around. I keep mentioning that. It's a beautiful thing, bro. Where it felt like it was more important than the heavyweight title. It's crazy.
In some cases, it was. British Bulldog and Bret Hart made it more important than the heavyweight title in SummerSlam.
Yep. Absolutely.
And
what a great match. And
you know what the crazy thing is? It's not even like the belts matter. Because at the end of the day, it's predetermined who wins it and all that. But the wrestlers were able to wrestle. That's what makes it worse now. Because you have so many talents that can go, that basically get held back from their style of wrestling, because you have to change your style of wrestling in WWE for the cameras and all the other stuff, and you can't outshine whatever the fuck case may be. But then there's also wrestlers that were like, these motherfuckers are whack, but they might be the best wrestlers we ever seen, but they just can't wrestle the WWE style. Like, I would say this to anybody. I'll say it to Late. Daniel Bryan in the WWE is not as good as people say he is. But anywhere else in Ring of Honor or other organizations, I believe that he's one of the best wrestlers out there. But in the WWE, to me, he's just somebody who does drop kicks a lot. Drop kicks and suicide dives.
A lot of kicks, too.
Yeah.
A lot of kicks like you on your knees.
Yeah. And running knees. So everybody's doing a running knee now. Everybody's doing a shining wizard.
Yeah.
I hate that WWE makes you change. Why you can't bring that same style of wrestling over here? Whatever used to make them over there, where Toe used to love them. Why you can't bring that to WWE?
I don't know.
This is what they love me for.
Because you have too many cooks in the kitchen, and all of them wants to be a head chef, and it's just causing just dumb shit to come out. And it's just pure garbage. They don't get it.
They put the show over the wrestling. They put the show over the wrestling, not realizing that the wrestling is what we came to see. I honestly do not watch Raw, so Eva Marie can make fun of Doudrop. I think it's stupid because she can't do it right. To be honest with you, if they were actually doing it right, I get it. Okay, this is gonna build up to a rivalry, but I think it's stupid. I think it's the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. And they've done some stupid. They had zombies around the fucking ring, and this is the dumbest shit I've ever seen them do.
Bruh.
Agreed. Like, and she's, you know what? And
what'd you do, show?
Oh shit.
You know.
You froze there, GG.
Eventually, down the line, we're gonna have to go ahead and grab her. She's gonna end up like fucking snapping, and she's gonna be like, "My name is not Doudrop. Put some respect to this name, bitch."
For real. For real.
It needs to happen.
You know, but I honestly think that they're writing too fucking fast. Cause that would have been dope if Eva Marie would have came out with her and she did what she did, and they're like, "Who's this woman?" Right? They're just not acknowledging UK, whatever. And Eva Marie goes, "Don't worry about her. Don't acknowledge her." I think that would have been better than giving her a stupid ass name like that. You know, like, don't worry about her.
Don't even look at her.
Yeah. She's my bodyguard or whatever.
But it's like that teenage fucking Mean Girls type of act, and it's like, it doesn't work.
It never worked. It never worked. When they did it to Mickey James, Michelle McCool, and Layla, it didn't work.
Not even that. When Eva Marie first came out, she wanted to be the bad guy, the heel, and she was acting like the mean girl when they were first introducing her. And nobody was like, she got heat for that from the fans, but at the same time, she was just looking for, oh, I'm getting the reaction that I want, but she wasn't doing anything. She was a look.
Yeah.
And she still continues to be a look. I haven't, until I see some shit happen in Money in the Bank, then she still doesn't get any respect from me. Fuck out of here. I need to see you wrestle. You done trained with some of the best. And Kendrick, you fucking Brian Kendrick. One of the best cruiserweights out there as well. Shout out to him because he fucking did his thing. He's great in the ring.
Yeah, it's
you
true.
trained with one of the greatest fucking cruiserweights out there. And you can't pick up shit? You can't pick up shit? Lana picked up more shit than you, and you can't pick up shit? Get the fuck out of here. No. This is why I always go on a rant about Eva Marie, because she is not a fucking athlete. She is a model.
Oh, and I agree completely with you. If she would have came back as a valet, that would have been dope.
Mm-hmm. But nope, we get her back as a wrestler.
You know,
and we let go of people like Mickey James.
You know, to be honest with you, here goes a scenario you bring her back at. Hector Garza, right? Gives all the roses to the girls, and you know, he's getting shot or whatever the case may be, and he comes out and Eva Marie's on his side, and now he's on some, yo, I got a bad bitch with me. She's not wrestling, but she's with Hector, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's arm candy to him, and then she could be that whole, oh, I'm too hot, I'm too cool for school shit, because she got, you know, it'd be like a, I don't want to say China and Eddie, but Yeah.
It should be that valet that basically that when
Stirs
the ref
the
is
pot.
not looking and the guy's running the rope, she just trips his feet, like whoops, walks
Yeah,
away.
you know?
Like small petty shit like that.
Yeah, the art of the valet is something. You know, you don't have to be a wrestler just because you're there. You can be a valet. You know, Miss Elizabeth would never be a wrestler, but she was one hell of a fucking valet. She made everyone she was with look good. You know what I'm saying?
Eva Marie needs a Bam Bam Bigelow too.
Hey, that would be the who's that dude that was the North American champion in NXT? That just lost it? The big guy.
The fuck.
This is where we missed a late.
He would have
been on it. Yeah, he would have been on it. He'd have been on it. But he could have been the Bam Bam Bigelow to her. You know?
Yeah.
So
she's too bougie with like, oh, I'm too pretty and you're too big. No, she has to be with somebody that's going to be more muscular.
Nope.
Because that's the type of person she is.
But you see, this is where it would have made sense because if she would have Bronson Reed, there you go, Kevin, Kenny. Fucking there goes. He's the new lay for now. Bronson Reed. There you go. But imagine if she would have been doing this shit to Bronson Reed, not like changing his name, but giving him like the shit. Almost like the hypergamy type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm with him because he's a big brute and he's gonna protect me from whatever. Or he does what I need him to do. You know what I'm saying?
Smart enough to get somebody.
Yeah.
To do my dirty work.
Yeah, because forgive me, I'm not privy to NXT names like that, but he's with Gargano in the way. That fucking guy.
I had the Jeopardy stop.
Austin, what's his face?
Austin, not Austin Creed. I was gonna say Austin Creed, but I'm thinking about fucking Xavier Woods. Yeah. Austin Theory.
There you go, Austin Theory. Like his body would be what you described for someone, but she doesn't pick him because he's he could get anybody he wants type shit. But now Bronson Reed, like she can control him. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit would be better than her making fun of this woman. Because my thing is this. This woman is better than, like, her talent supersedes her look. And when your talent does that, there's no way that you should be made fun, like, diminished or anything. Like, you shouldn't have any of that shit brought on you, as a storyline at least. And even in real life. You know what I'm saying? No, but to be honest with you, like Yokozuna would never get disrespected by anybody after the shit he did in the ring. But this woman should not be going through that shit.
That's.
You feel me? Especially by someone like Eva Marie. I would accept that if she did that to a dude, because at least now you can build sympathy for the dude. It almost makes this woman look stupid.
Yep.
But hold on.
Elizabeth was just there for her beauty, yeah, but she was also a valet. So she was.
I would argue Elizabeth was there to show the other side of Macho Man. She was an extension. She was an extension of Macho Man because Macho Man was a crazy dude, but no one fucked with Elizabeth. You know what I'm saying? Like if he didn't have Elizabeth there, he would have still been good, but his character wouldn't have been as deep. You know what I'm saying? Because it's well known, no one fucked with Elizabeth.
And when they did,
it was a problem.
He went back. It was a problem.
Yeah.
I want to say one of the greatest feuds of all times has to be George the Animal Steel versus fucking Macho Man Randy Savage because of the obsession with Miss Elizabeth, and I loved it.
Is that way he kept moving her from the ring? Yo, come on this side.
No.
Okay. It was a match where he kept coming outside and grabbing her by the hand. Come on, come over here.
Yeah. But
What? No, oh, you're special. There's something wrong with you. And he always looked like he was a special ed student. Meanwhile, true story, George the Animal Steel was actually a real life teacher. He taught students.
Yeah.
And there was a story that I read online where he would basically travel from his hometown and everything on the weekends to go ahead and go wrestle. And, even there's times during the weekdays where he used to do it during the day and then drive right back home to get ready to go ahead and teach his classes. And there was a story where a kid was watching WWF and saw George the Animal Steel. And then the next, that Monday when they went to class, he was like, you know what? You look a lot like this wrestler called George the Animal Steel. And he was like, I've never heard of him.
No.
I never heard of him.
Fight!
And I thought that was one of the best stories I've ever read. He's like, what? That guy? I don't know him.
Nope.
He look like that? So I need to shave, start saying weird, stupid shit to a kid and whatever. But yeah, and so all this weird retardedness that we got of in George the Animal Steel, looking like he has a nonstop ADD, everything that's going on, was obviously the complete opposite. He was a very intelligent man, and obviously he taught students. So I guess we have to know that teacher salary ain't shit back in the day, like it ain't shit now. So nothing has changed. So that's he had to get the fucking second job and be George the Animal Steel.
Oh yeah.
Hoping and taking shirts off and
shit. But yeah, Harris also said that Shinsuke Nakamura is better than what WWE portrays. Which is true, because I don't know if you know how Shinsuke too well, but in New Japan Pro Wrestling, they have the heavyweight title and then the lightweight title. And then before Shinsuke went to WWE, they made what's called their Intercontinental Championship, right? And Shinsuke Nakamura became the Intercontinental Champion. Now in New Japan, the Wrestle Kingdom, which is their WrestleMania, usually the most popular guy would be the main event for New Japan Pro Wrestling or Wrestle Kingdom. So it would always be like Okada fighting for the world title against whoever. This particular year, Shinsuke Nakamura is the Intercontinental Champion. He took over the main event in Wrestle Kingdom.
Oh, wow.
And the Intercontinental title was the main event in Wrestle Kingdom. That's how good Shinsuke is.
They don't call him the King of Strong Style for nothing. He earned that reputation because of his style, because of how he actually wrestled, and he was so much better in New Japan and he was so much better in NXT.
That's what I was gonna say. That's the Nakamura I remember. He was the Asuka of the male division, where he was untouchable.
And essentially.
And Asuka's another one.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
she was untouchable too.
They wasted Asuka so much that every time we talk about who's the best female athlete in WWE, I completely forget about Asuka.
And not because she's not athletic.
No. It's because the way they use her. Like, me and my brother talk about it all the time, and I'm like, yo, Bayley and Sasha. He goes, but what about Asuka? I said, oh, shit. I forgot she was there.
Awesome.
To me, she's in the back. She's one of the people in catering waiting for her number to be called at the Royal Rumble.
At least, no. I wouldn't say so much about catering for her, because she's actually present. The thing is that she's just always getting thrown into random tag teams. Like, hey, you need to be in a tag team. You'll be with Naomi this week. You'll be with this person.
Go be with Lana.
Go be with Lana. Oh, wait. Sorry. We released her. My apologies. How about Mandy? Oh, Mandy. Yeah, we can't do that either. She's in NXT now.
I don't even know English. Why are you putting me with anybody?
You go with Natalia. Okay. Okay.
We don't even know how to talk.
No, yeah.
That's crazy. Put her with somebody like Mr. Fuji. I keep referring to Mr. Fuji like he's the only person for every Asian star.
Bruh.
No,
I
but
used to like Mr. Fuji.
yo, I'll tell you one thing though, bro. They could have so many different fractions in the WWE that's intergender, and that would be crazy.
Ooh, that's a great question right now. That's intergender fractions. Go ahead, Tokas. You seem like you already ready with the answer.
Oh no, well, shit. You done fucked up with me, but
Hey, Asuka and Nakamura right there.
that would be a good team right there. But I was thinking more of the line of like the Latinos, because my brother was telling me that they were thinking about making the Latino World Order again. Ray, Dominic,
Lucha House Party. Pretty much anybody that's a Latino.
Yeah, and then you have Selena Vega in there with them. That'd be some crazy shit right there.
Angel Garza.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know,
is it Eva Marie Hispanic? For her and that.
Oh yeah, no. But you know, then you have the Street Profits with Bianca Belair. You know, that would be dope.
Teaming, going with the New Day. We'll pull all the black people together. Boom.
No, I mean they did they did in the Attitude Era, the Nation of Domination, Los Boricuas, the Sons of Anarchy, the Disciples of Apocalypse. Yeah. Okay. The Disciples of Apocalypse. You know, they had that. It was funny because around that Attitude Era was when the gangs were big, and then they made the gangs in WWE. WWE used to go around what the culture was. Whatever was happening in life is what happened in WWE. So when the gangs were present, they had factions. They had their gangs. And when they slowed down and everything went back to normal, that's when The Rock and Austin and Triple H came out. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I still miss a good gang though. Even though they don't really do much.
the Hurt Business.
They just stand outside and watch.
Word. The Hurt Business. Imagine the Hurt Business. Shelton Benjamin, Cedric Alexander with MVP Bobby Lashley, and
Naomi.
the Profits. No, and the Street Profits.
And the Street Profits.
Minute, the Hurt Business fucking put Eva Marie in there. Fuck
no,
it.
you bugging. You can put Naomi in the Hurt Business because that would be a refresher. That would be a refresher for her. She'll be able to develop a new character that's outside the glow shit. And I think with MVP as a mouthpiece, you don't have to worry about her talking, and then you can actually show off her ability.
And instead of doing like the bumper or whatever the shit like that, she just starts kicking people because she's great as showing her kicking ability and just like knock somebody out with a kick.
And let her do the drive by that MVP used to do. That'd be dope. I think that could work.
She can interfere in matches that have to deal with it. That has to deal with the Hurt Business, right? And just like do a hurricane on somebody like how Lita did with the Hardy Boys. Just like interfere at one point in time, like be that odd factor that no one would expect.
Oh yeah.
In a fraction. So you just need to be that odd number out that nobody would expect. That like, okay, you expect the guys to attack. Wait, did she attack? What just happened? You guys did something? She didn't do anything. She wouldn't touch him. He's a male. That would be dope.
Oh yeah.
On that note, gentlemen, I must go ahead and part my ways. I still got mom shit to do. And most importantly, I just, I need sleep.
I hear you.
We're gonna end it here then. How many hours we in?
3 hours.
Hey, bro.
We did good today. We didn't go so 6 or 4 hours long. So
it was a perfect time.
There you go. Yeah. You know, we had a special guest today. We had 2 of our categories filled. We got a rant about John Cena. You know, Show actually put out a good fucking a good pick. He showed his knowledge of wrestling.
So it's been practice.
We failed to add anybody to Diamond Wrestling.
This is true.
No.
It's okay. Listen, we added a lot last week to the roster. Nobody got released yet, so we have to go ahead and, you know, work what we work with first, you know, build it slowly, you know.
True.
We gonna work it out.
You say you wish they would have pushed Bashan, but what about Luna Baton? What's up? Why
Luna
you
Baton. Wait, didn't you name her last week?
That's what I'm saying. No,
okay, yeah, Luna Baton.
She spoke about Bashan today, but why she ain't giving my girl Luna Baton a chance?
Because we just signed her. We just signed her to Diamond Wrestling, and she's still green.
The program of development.
Yeah, she's still green.
The program of development.
Luna Baton.
Yo, before we end it, real quick, Walter says, "Yo, I had no idea Bailey was Latina until I saw her name on Wikipedia as Pamela Rose Martinez. All this time she thought she was white." Not gonna lie, I thought that same thing, but that booty, bro.
I was about to say, she got, not for nothing, she can beat Naomi in a fatty contest. I don't know, but Naomi got, I don't know, she got a lot of ass.
No, back in the day, she could have. Now I don't know.
No, not even back in the days. Sorry,
Wrong.
She's got the most ass on the roster besides Naomi, but as a Latina on the roster, Bailey got the most ass.
Yeah.
She don't got more ass than Nyla Jack.
Bro, Nyla Jack got like 400 pounds on her.
Nah, you lying. She's trimming.
No, I mean, no.
Samoan, she isn't Latina. I'm talking about the Latina race. We're not attacking any BBWs over here, all right? It's not like that, all right? That's not a fitness model. That's not a wrestler, but at least she can.
No. Yeah.
I don't, she can run into something and pretend like she ran into the wrong direction as usual. But I digress.
Nah,
anyway.
No, but there are some women that got some booties up in who's this Toni Storm? She got a fat booty too.
Charlotte Flair?
No.
Psych.
That's gotta be the most inverted ass I've ever seen. Into her stomach.
My wall got shaking her.
Yo, she's shaped like a pea.
Good day, sir.
Damn.
Yeah, for real. But I mean, yo, listen. Hey, man, we're not body shaming.
She looks good with clothes though. I seen her in some buried treasure looking for some stuff for her father. She I was like, that's her. She look okay. Don't take the clothes off no more.
No.
You lose. Gentlemen, everybody, y'all can find me on IG, GG for the win _ and Twitter, that diva GG. I'm very active on both social medias. Yes, I do a lot of perverted memes, but that doesn't mean you can send me your dick pic. So please don't do that. I might expose you, and I might be just laughing at it and just showing other people, be like, look how small this dick is. And if you show me from a different angle, I'm still gonna be laughing at it because y'all just nasty.
Have people done that shit to you?
Hell yeah, I could tell. She's mentioning it. She opened it.
I can honestly tell you, if the account that I've been having, GG for the win _ I at least have received at least 3 of them, and I have most of the stuff on private, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to open it, but I want to see if it's like a wrestling post, and I see something, I'm like, oh, god damn it.
How do you like my wrestling cock?
And listen, unless it is a wrestling cock, then I'll be like, hey, oh shit, that's Seth Rollins. Damn, that nigga's small. Oh, Paige has a new page turner. Oh shit.
You know my cock wrestled The Rock.
What the fuck? Oh.
Yo, we got Knucklehead After Dark here.
Don't be sending me no damn shit. I will embarrass you.
And if you do send it, just say it's not yours.
Embarrass you hardcore.
Yeah,
this nigga with the tag.
You're gonna be the next meme.
Same thing for me, man. Show enough. Don't send me no titty pictures. None of that. Keep it to yourself. An honest man.
Yes, for real.
Send that shit. GG, cover your ears. Send that shit.
Bruh.
I have headphones on. I can't. Let me cover my ear.
Nah, I can hear it clearer. Guys, it was my pleasure. Guys, well, GG, you have a good night. So I don't know if you're staying up. You have a good night.
Lee, we miss you.
Lee says good night through the messages.
We miss you. I said Lee. Lay, Chris.
We got a
Lee
new
is
wrestler.
a new wrestler in Diamond. We got one. We fucking got one. So Gigi is signing him. Yo, I thought we was never gonna get like Lee, but we got Lee. We got Lee. We got Lee in the building. Oh man, Lee is a new sign in Diamond Wrestling.
We're gonna tag him up with Chris Lee.
That's it.
Yeah.
The Lee brothers.
Please.
Believe. Oh man. Well, guys,
Jeff, what's going on, bro?
We'll keep in contact.
Yep.
We'll be here Thursday at 9. Please check back. I know where to come see her.
That's
and
right.
We'll let Toe sign us out.
That's right. Yo, the social medias for Show and Gigi are on the chat. Don't be afraid to follow them. If you want to get embarrassed, send Gigi your cock pics. And if you don't want to get embarrassed, send Show your tit pics. and that's a wrap, folks. Yo, it's the Nukkle HeDD Podcast signing out. Appreciate you stopping by. Yo, Kenny, if you still here, brother, appreciate you stopping by. You're always welcome.
Put his picture up. He's going
yeah.
down. That's it.
There you go. Yo, Kenny. Kenny, he's back.
Kenny, leave. You ain't going to work.
That's right.
Bring him back.
Yo.
My boy Kenny's at work working, and then he just shows up.
That's right. Just like, what's going on, everybody?
My boss gonna kick my ass.
He's right down here. He's right there. He's with us. What's going on? My man.
Fired. Chill, right?
Yeah, for real.
Gonna get Kenny fired. I thought you was at work. How was you here in this podcast at 10 o'clock? No. We gotta check the cards.
Word. Yo, even Gigi's Amazon wish list is up there. So if you don't want to send her a cock pic, send her a gift at least. You know what I'm saying? There you go. We're working on shows gift list. We're working on it's a gift list. I don't know. You gotta talk to the show about that shit, but it's gonna be on Amazon.
Amazon.
There you go.
Yep.
I'm gonna be on Wish. Wish.com, baby.
He's a cheap date.
All the fake Chinese shit, please. I need a flashlight with a beer can opener and a light.
Shit.
Into a pepper spray just in case.
Yo, for real. And a Swiss Army can opener. Peace, everybody.
Good night, y'all.
Where
Good night.
the fuck is my shit to end this?
How do you end this shit?
Bruh.
I don't know.
Damn, man. You imagine Raw like that? How do you cut this shit? Damn, it's 10 o'clock, bro. We gotta go over.
Word.
And like, yo, we done? We done?
They gonna charge us extra. There you go. We done now. I figured it out.
Damn. We gonna get fired Monday.
Word. They ain't coming back next week.
Camera was just on the empty ring. All the people leaving.
I should have just played music and had Kenny's picture up on the shit. Talking about bye, everybody.
Once you in this podcast, you can never leave.
That's right. We got your soul.